Dalukwa ndama na-ege ntị. Ekene m onye ukwu kene onye nta. Wesị nke onye chiri onye azere. Abịago m n'ụbọchị nke tata ka m gbasa ozi ọma Chineke, ozi ọma nwere onwe na ka iru m na-achazi ọnụ. Just give me a minute.
Ultimi giorni di Tokisa.
Seaman, greetings from here. Izuna Ugochukwu ekene gị. Don Clever, greetings from here. I greet every one of you wherever you are watching. I say mechukwu kabia onye pụrụ ime ihe niile. Guide and protect you and bless you wherever you are watching from. And I urge you to share this broadcast. I don't use to tell people to share broadcast, but this very one is very special. So special that our people need to get it. Share it, make it go viral like never before, because this evening I am going to shock you. I am going to dismantle DSS stage interview in order to cover the killing of the 14 Igbo youth by Hope Uzodinma and by Ebube that Hope Uzodinma and Devo Mahi created to be slaughtering the Igbo youth in the order of Fulani Caliphate. There is one video that is going on, circulating. I don't know. Malam White, the thing, the video is the camera. I don't know what is wrong with the camera. So this evening, I will bring the list. I don't know what is wrong with my camera. The thing is not bright. It's not bright at all. And I cannot afford to end this broadcast because of this very I don't really know what is happening, what is going on, but I have to manage it like that. The important thing is that my voice will be coming out, and everything we will be doing here, I will be analyzing it one after the other, so that our people will understand everything. Now, there is a guy, DSS hosted, because that is not arrest. They hosted the guy. I am going to bring the video because I don't have much time. By God's grace, this broadcast will last for 1 hour 30 minutes because I have a lot of things to do. So I don't have much time. But because this video is very important to our people, before I will bring this video, I want Biafrans to prepare themselves to march on the street, because the DSS with the infiltrators, they are trying everything humanly possible, and they are trying everything within their power to make sure that they swept the killing of 14 Igbo youth. They swept it under the carpet. They are trying to cover it up by bringing different stories, by cooking up every story. Gina AB, greetings from here. I salute you. I greet you. Now, I am going to bring this video and we are going to analyze it. I want you to come with your thinking faculty, come with an open mind, because this video, there's a lot of things you need to learn about this video, and that will make you to learn more in case of necessity. They cook this kind of video again so that you will not fall a victim of their useless stage interview. I will bring the video. Let us be listening. I want you to pay attention.
My name is Menam Chinoso.
Menam Chinoso, where are you from?
I'm from Imo State, Amiro Bahazu.
Amiro Bahazu?
Yes, sir.
So where are you here? What happened?
I'm here because I'm a member of IPOB, IPOB. Yes, sir.
So when did you join IPOB?
Listen, I will.
1 year and now.
So what has been your activities all this while? What have you been doing?
I've been working with them before I travel. Then I entered IPOB. I traveled, came back last month. That last month I went to federal camp, Ositoba. So I stayed there 2 weeks and before I came back, then I was arrested.
Where were you arrested?
1 weekend now.
Where?
At my village, Amen.
Lucabello Bonacera qui.
What happened on Sunday?
Yeah, on Sunday we took officers.
I will allow it to play to the end. Then I will come back and we will make analysis with it. Just pay attention.
To our new camp where they are camping. At our.
Raise your voice.
On Sunday, I took officers at our where ESM people are camping. So we went there, we killed many of them. Some ran away with bullets. Even their commander ran away with bullets, and we picked his phone and his machine. He ran away with bullets. Don't know whether he's dead or he's still alive.
There is this story that they went for a traditional marriage for some group. They allege that Ebube, a security outfit in the States, raided the place and killed some of them, about 14 of them. Were you there when it happened?
Yes, I'm there. We are in convoy with healers with one big motor. So as we entered there along the road, just at that point, that place they are camping, we saw them, YC, Njaba.
The volume is too low. I have tried to raise it up, but the volume is too low.
They are drinking, they gather chair there. So we jammed them there. Then we start shooting. Many of them died there. Some of them ran away.
So how many people have you killed?
Me?
Yes.
I have not killed anybody, sir.
So how many people have your group killed?
They don't kill. They have already killed many people.
How long are you doing this thing?
It's almost a year now. A year and 1 month or 1 month time.
Okay, you said you were You said you were arrested a week ago.
Yeah, a week and now.
And now. Yeah. So how did you manage to know that they were camping there for to carry out a clandestine action?
Yes, I know.
On Monday. How did you know? Who informed you?
our 2IC, Ajad Mapo. The time I came back from Federal Camp or Sitopa, I met him, me and my brother. We met him that place. That's how I know.
No, I mean you were in DSS custody.
No, they have not caught me that time.
I mean a weekend now.
Yes, sir.
Did the person that informed you have access to your phone, or you have access while in DSS custody? Have access to phone? How did you manage to get information that they were meeting that day?
I know that if we want to catch them, it's on Sunday, because they will gather on Sunday to plan how to go and do work on Monday lockdown.
So where have you operated? Where have you operated?
As in where we are doing work.
Yeah, where places have you operated? Which are places like towns, communities, people have operated?
Ositokwa. For me, I've operated on Ositokwa, Federal Camp. Then our commander is one more squad, Wawa Jagayos. He's our commander. He's operating at the village.
Okay, people are complaining.
He's the Oru East commander.
Village?
As at Oru East.
People are complaining they are not hearing the voice. I think I will play it from here then. Let me play it from this place.
So when did you join?
I think it will be more better.
Almost a year now. 1 year.
Let's start afresh.
So what has been your activities all this one? What have you been doing?
I've been working with them before I travel. Then I entered IPOB. I traveled, came back last month. That last month I went to Federal Camp or Sitoba. So I stayed there 2 weeks and before I came back, then I was arrested.
Where were you arrested?
1 weekend now.
Where?
At my village, Amere.
Yes, so what's your involvement with what happened on Sunday?
Yeah, on Sunday we took officers to our new camp where they are camping.
Raise your voice.
On Sunday, I took officers at our where ESM people are camping. So we went there, we killed many of them. Some ran away with bullets. Even their commander ran away with bullets, and we picked his phone and his machine. He ran away with bullets. Don't know whether he's dead or he's still alive.
There is this story that they went for a traditional marriage for some group. They allege that Ebube, a security outfit in the States, raided the place and killed some of them, about 14 of them. Were you there when it happened?
Yes, I'm there. We are in convoy with healers with one big motor. So as we enter there along the road, just at that point, that place they are camping, we saw them, 2IC, Njaba, and those guys. They are gathered there. Their machine parked by the side. They are drinking. They gathered chair there. So we jammed them there. Then we start shooting. Many of them died there. Some of them ran away.
So how many people have you killed?
Me?
Yes.
I have not killed anybody, sir.
So how many people have your group killed?
They don't kill. They have already killed many people.
How long are you?
It's almost a year now. A year, 1 month or 1 month time.
Okay, you said you were sorry, sir. You said you were arrested a week ago.
Yeah, a weekend now.
And now.
Yeah.
So how did you manage to know that they were camping there for to carry out a clandestine action?
Yes, I know.
On Monday. How did you know? Who informed you?
2IC, our 2IC, Ajad Mapo. The time I came back from Federal Camp or Sitopa, I met him, me and my brother. We met him that place. That's how I know.
No, I mean you were in DSS custody.
No, they have not caught me that time.
A weekend now.
Yes, sir.
Did the person that informed you have access to your phone, or you have access while in DSS custody? Have access to phone? How did you manage to get information that they were meeting that day?
I know that if we want to catch them, it's on Sunday, because they will gather on Sunday to plan how to go and do work on Monday lockdown.
So where have you operated? Where have you operated?
As in where we are doing work.
Yeah, where places have you operated? Which are places like towns, communities,
People have operated.
Ositokwa. For me, I've operated on Ositokwa Federal Camp. Then our commander is one more squad, Wawe Jagayos. He's our commander. He's operating at the village. He's the Oru East
Which
commander.
village?
As at Oru East. He's the Oru East commander. He's operating in Oru East. Yes.
So sorry. If they catch, if they ask you to identify these people you are calling now, one after the other. If you see them, can you really identify them?
Which people, sir?
These people you are calling their names now. Can you identify them?
One more squad and
All their groups. Can you identify
yes, sir.
them?
Yes, sir.
And can you also
But-
identify those that died?
I can identify some. I know some names, but some I don't know their names, but I know their face.
Can
I
you
know
call
their
their names?
faces. I know some names.
Yeah, come.
Njaba and the other pilot. The other one we call him pilot is the one that used to drive Wawaja. When Wawaja get wound, commander, almost for when he get wound for hand. He's his pilot. We used to call him pilot.
So which community are they from?
They are from our.
Okay,
We are told they are
specifically,
from Otu.
No, he's from our. Gaba.
please, specifically, are you trying to say this Sunday incident has no link with traditional marriage events?
No, sir. I don't know whether they are doing traditional marriage there, and we did not went where they are doing traditional marriage. We just go straight there. We saw those guys. They gather around there with their chairs, their machines there. There's no place like traditional marriage there. I don't know whether they are doing traditional marriage there, but there's no place like where they are doing traditional marriage.
Can you confirm to us that those people killed on Sunday were members of PSN?
Yes, sir. Because I saw their face. I know them.
Can you mention 2, 3 of those?
This Njaba and that
I
pilot.
mean those ones that were killed.
Yes, sir.
Mention 3 of them.
Njaba and that pilot is killed there.
Njaba.
And that pilot.
Their real
No,
name.
their name.
Their real
You
name.
don't know their real name.
Njaba is his name. The other guy name. The other one we used to call him pilot because he's the one that
That's
used
the
to drive.
nickname.
That's the nickname.
His
I know.
We
nickname
want
that we
their
are
real
calling.
name. Their real name.
His nickname that we are calling.
You talked of federal camp,
Yes, sir.
which means what?
And the camp, ESN camp, the overall ESN camp,
It's
their
where?
modern camp is at Osuitopa, the modern camp.
Then what other camps?
They have there are many camps, but that Osuitopa camp is general camp, is the federal camp.
Please inform us of other camps in Imo State, the ones you know.
The ones I know, there's camp in Ata,
Where? Kedro and Java.
just at that junction, that big tree where there is that place at that junction. There's one camp there. There's camp at Nempisai. Nempisai. There's camp at Awa and Kwawa side. There's camp there. And that Ositopa camp.
What of Amen?
No, we don't have camp in Amere, but there's a place we used to gather. They used to gather in Amere.
So
How many members are
sorry,
your group?
sorry. Do you have a mark? Do you have a mark, an identity mark to identify ESN who are ESN members? Do you have a mark?
Yes, our ESM member have a mark, but that mark is just for bullets. But if you don't like to use that one, if you don't want them to wound you, you can swallow the one that. But the first time I enter,
So which one do
you
you
get
have?
the one they gave me to swallow. I swallowed that one. At point of time, my brothers and my friends, our members, I saw their body, I like it. I said, okay, let me do my own on my body, see the marks. But for the first time I enter, I swallowed the one where they swallow.
So how do you get the guns that you used to operate?
Guns we are using to do work is from one man squad. It's from one man squad. That time I entered, they already have gun. They have gun already. I asked them how they get those guns. They said that they meet village securities. They meet them and collect it from them by force. Not that security people give them letter, they collect it by force from village securities and be using it to do work.
How many
So
members?
on that fateful day, will you confirm to us that one man squad is at the venue?
That one man squad, we saw him on the way. He's trying to rob one man. There's one man that carried one Land Cruiser, one big Land Cruiser. He stopped that man at the road, robbed him with his machine. He have already blacked that man glass of his car glass. I've already break those glass and light that man down and his wife down. So on our way, we met him on the road. He ran away. We shoot him. Security people shot him 2 times. Ran away with the bullet, and we picked his phone. That day, we don't know whether he's still alive now or. But we picked his phone and his machine. He ran away with that 2 bullets.
Sorry,
Okay.
gentlemen.
Let me ask you
One more question.
One more question.
Please.
Okay, 3 more.
Okay. Chino, so is that your name?
Yes, sir.
That's your name?
Yes, sir.
Who is the overall boss? Who is controlling this federal camp? Who is the overall boss?
Overall boss that is controlling this Mosquito Camp, federal camp, we call him Butozo. Our federal overall boss is Baby, Commander Baby, but he's dead now. So the general commander is Butozo.
Butuzo, where is Butuzo now?
He's at that Mosquito now.
He was not among those caught or killed that day.
No, he's at Otitopa. He's operating there with his boys at that Otitopa federal camp.
Okay. My question is, I think that Sunday the thing happened,
Yes,
right?
Yes, sir.
Was there exchange of bullets
Yes, sir.
between GSS and
ESN and GSS. Yes, sir. Security people.
so
Yes, sir.
those of them that died, the DSS move away with their corpses?
No, sir.
Biafrans.
There are those people that are
Although it's already
there. DSS people do not touch their corpse.
Okay, sorry, finally. Today you are being caught.
Yes, sir.
Now let's go back to the beginning. Can you measure the analysis?
So where are you from?
Can you measure the analysis? First of all, on questions, there's a questions I want you people to write down. And I know many of you, your brain will not go there. The first thing I want you to pay attention is, why do they refuse to show this guy face? And when he said there is a mark, why do they refuse to show the mark? These are the things I want to bring to you, and I will expose all those things. So I want you to wait, because agwamun no more MAP important bunyege nne butelu ni raw or not the anyana ha be akwasiri. Now this guy have concocted all the lies. Mana, there is no smoke without fire. Okunuma. Now, Atom Kaine get this very guy interview, because first of all, the first question here, the Nigerian security force have never one day captured any criminal, terrorist, or even a kidnapper without showing his face. We watched Evans when Evans was captured. They showed his face. We watched when they paraded the one Asari brought to them. And when Asari brought that guy, after 1 year, they bring the guy again. And IPOB was able to unmask the guy, that this very guy is the same guy Asari brings after 2 years. Now, I want you to pay attention. This guy said that he tried. Okay, let us be listening.
Yes, sir.
So where are you? What happened?
I'm here because I'm a member of IPOB. Yes, sir.
So when did you join IPOB?
It's almost a year, you know. 1 year.
Underline that word. When did you join IPOB? Remember, being IPOB member is different from being ESN member. I believe you must underline this word. If he said he joined IPOB almost a year now, maybe I can say he is correct. But say he joined ESN last year or now, that is total. Please, I am not receiving call. Okay, Maria Hida, I have to accept your call. Good evening from here.
Mazi, good evening. How are you? It's Marian Hida.
Yeah, I am fine.
I'm just wondering what you're saying. Before you start your analysis, let me put out 2 or 3 points that will let you know what is going on there.
Exactly. Go ahead.
First of all, he says he's a member of IPOB-ESN. There is nothing like that for us.
Exactly.
Our ESN do not introduce themselves as IPOB-ESN. People should note that. Number two, he said that he was recruited a year and a half. IPOB have not done any recruitment in the past 2 or 3 years. If you listen to Mazi, it's been a long time they did recruitment. He talked about that Butuzo. We heard when Nelly was shouting about Butuzo and Baby. All those people he's mentioning there.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, he's saying that he doesn't know whether they were having wedding ceremony or not. Fine. But he was the one that on the same breath telling you, these people were busy, minding their business, drinking. They had no gun. Where we say, we just saw them and we shot them and killed many of them. He never, when you listen to him there, he never, because I want people to pay attention as you start playing it.
Yes.
He said they just saw where they gathered and they were drinking. So, and he doesn't know whether it was a wedding ceremony or not. And now he's telling you towards the end that they exchanged guns and bullets with DSS or whoever. So this guy is lying, number one. Number two, the list you can deduce from this place is these are members of Experiment.
Autopilot.
Him. So the ESN is saying he's a member of this Experiment. Because that's when he started recruiting people. Go back and check. It was in March. It was last year. Experiment started, and all of them started having their own camp. Okay? That's when this guy is citing, the time is citing. And remember that a lot of people, when they started this recruitment, Mazi Moru sent out a memo, a public announcement that we are not recruiting. Anybody telling you we're recruiting is lying to you. ESN has stopped recruiting for many, many years. So that was when they started recruiting these people. People were warned that if you're going for this, they're recruiting you for their own demise. And that's when the timeline you're talking about was when Experiment nearly Uyibo started recruiting we set up their camp. So that's what is going on here. This camp is mentioning, if you listen to the name, Baby Butuzo, Nelly mentioned a couple of months ago that they were on the run.
Yes, I have the record here.
This is ESN, this is a Experiment camp. Okay? That's what I want to bring out to our people. Beautiful dear friends, I know we are smart, but I just want to juggle our brain as we now begin to re-listen to this thing. That's what I wanted to bring, to juggle our brain as we start to listen. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you. God bless you for this vital point you just made now. And you just opened the road for me so that I can march well. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. And God bless you for that. More wisdom to you. Now, dear friends and lovers of freedom, what our sister just said now, that is exactly how it is. Let us go back to the video and let us listen.
So what has been your activities all this while? What has been doing today?
According to him, he said he joined IPOB last year. Last year, like our sister said, and I quote, last year was when Gumi of Idu started recruiting his own members, and he said that he is ESN. And when he said that he is ESN, he didn't say Eastern Security Network. He said his own ESN is Ekpa Simon Njoku. When you take the first letter there, first alphabet, it becomes ESN, which is Ekpa Simon Njoku. And he starts recruiting these people. And when you watch them, whenever they were recruited, they will tell you that their leader, the overall leader, is not in DSS custody. The person they pay homage to, they are loyal to, is not in DSS custody because the person is in Finland. I have had many cases like that because these are the people working for Gumi of Idu. And this guy now was not arrested because if he was arrested, he could have said, I was arrested so place. And when you listen to his interview, he is saying we open fire. He never said that I was taken there by the DSS or by the Nigerian police to point at those. He said we went there. Remember, when I tell you we, I am included. When I tell you say we start shooting, I am included. When I tell you say we attack them, not I point. He did not say I was the one who pointed these people for DSS to shoot at them. These are the areas I want you to concentrate so that you will be able to understand what these people are, the kind of interview they stage in order to cover and to sweep the killing of 14 Igbo youth under the carpet. Listen and listen attentively because we are here to learn.
I've been working with them before I traveled. Then I entered IPOB. I traveled, came back last month. That last month I went to federal camp, Ositoba. So
did you hear that? I entered IPOB and I traveled. He entered IPOB and he traveled. Traveled to where? And he came back last month. Imagine ESN. Just join ESN and you sorry, excuse me for that. And after you join ESN, you just traveled. Boom. And immediately you come back and you just go straight to the camp. You rejoin. That means it's like you saying you join Nigerian army. After you join, finish, you travel. And you just jolly yourself, do whatever you like, and you just come back, you go back to the barrack, and you start operating as a soldier. Does that make sense to you? This, once you are out from ESN, you are out. You can never go back again. Go and ask, for those of you who knows what I am saying. Once you are out in IPOB self, you are out. Once you are out in ESN, you are out. Now, that is lie number one I want you people to underline. Now, and he came back. Remember, he came back last month. Last month is when? June.
There 2 weeks before I came back. Then I was arrested.
Where were you arrested?
1 weekend now.
Where?
At my village, Amen.
Yes.
1 week and now. Remember, 1 week and now. I want you to underline the word. He joined ESN. Immediately after joining last year, he traveled and he came back last month. There is a way we are going.
What happened on Sunday?
Yeah, on Sunday, we took officers to our new camp where they are camping.
Raise your voice.
On Sunday, I took officers at our where ESN people are camping. So we went.
Underline there. He first said on Sunday, I took officers to our camp. He realized that he was not a member of ESN. He now repeats it again and said, on Sunday, I took officers to ESN camp. He now changed the statement. Underline that word.
We killed many of them.
We
ran away with bullets.
We kill many of them. This guy you are seeing here is a member of DSS operator. This guy you are seeing here is a Nigerian security officer because he's a Fulani man. He don't even know how to. They don't know how to manage a stage interview. He is confusing and implicating himself, knowing fully well that he have many IPOB intelligence that will unmask him. Because we are driving somewhere. You see that lie? That means he is involved. He is among the people shooting. My brothers and sisters, if you are a suspect and they captured you, you will be the one pointing hand. You will not say we start shooting. But because he participated in shooting, because he is among the people who killed those innocent Igbo youth, and he is the one managing this thing now. This is why he is making that comment. And the reason why they will not show his face, I will play the reason after some. There's a place I will reach. I will bring another video and I will tell you the reason. Thank you. Let us be moving forward.
Yeah, ran away with bullets, and we picked his phone and
We.
his machine.
We.
Ran away with bullets. Don't know whether he's dead or he's still alive.
There is this story that they went for a traditional marriage before some group, they allege that Ebube, a security outfit in the state, raided the place and killed some of them, about 14 of them. Were you there when it happened?
Yes, I'm there. We are in convoy with Chilos with one big motor. So as we entered there along the road, just at that point, that place they are capping, we saw them, YC, Njaba, and those guys. They are gathered there. Their machine parked by the side. They are drinking. They gathered chair there. So we jammed them there. Then we start shooting. Many of them.
Do you understand it now? The place our sister Maria Heda just said now. They said that they were moving with convoy. As they just sight that house, because there is no camp. Camp is inside bush. The building they killed people were never inside bush. It's someone's compound. It's in somebody's village. A compound. You see, we all see the house. We all see everything. We saw everything. And according to him here, he said that he saw them. They saw them. Their machines were packed, and they were drinking, and they were enjoying themselves. They were drinking. They were sitting on the chair. And when you watch the video posted by China Sanworu on his platform with the other and the Mecca gift, with the video that is circulating in that very compound, you will see those people they slaughtered where they were drinking, and they were talking about the list and the girl they want to marry. Everything were there. Kudos to them for making that video before their untimely death. If not that, there is no any evidence. Now it is very, very, very clear that they just jammed those guys there and they just opened fire. Now after killing them, they are now telling you that they are ESN. ESN can never leave their duty and they gather to be drinking for what? What are they drinking for? Celebrating what? Celebrating the restoration of Biafra, or celebrating the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or what are they celebrating? You can never see ESN enjoying life. Our ESN are suffering in the bush 24/7. Now, this guy here you are seeing, he is autopiloted idiot. And when they tell you that autopilot is Nigerian DSS and Ebube, you will don't doubt it, because you are seeing it here. There is some ignorant one who are supporting these people because they told them, we are fighting for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are doing this. But they never know the contract their leader have. They only watch the broadcast. They never watch the activities behind the scan, the after broadcast. Now, you open fire. Nigerian constitution, you dare not open fire to any suspect. You can only arrest suspect and take the suspect to court. Only the court has the right to condemn any soul. It's not only Nigerian constitution. That is how it is. You can only open fire when you are when the enemies confront you. When the enemy confronts you and you have to defend yourself. They call it self-defense. You can exchange bullets. But you jam a group of unarmed civilian, innocent civilian, you open fire on them. You open fire on them because they send you to go and kill the innocent Igbos. Because there's a lot to learn from here. When you are commenting, remember that blocking is allowed in this platform, and I will not announce your name. I will just block you.
Some of them ran away.
Some of them ran away.
Me? Yes. I have not killed anybody, sir.
How many people have your group killed?
They don't kill. They have already killed many people.
Did you hear that? How many people have you killed? He said he have not killed, and he is joining them. So if he have not killed, why did they arrest him? And what was he doing when they arrest him? At what point do they arrest him? Do they arrest him while he was drinking? And when they capture him, why didn't they shoot him like they shoot those people? Now, if anywhere they cite any ESN is shoot aside, why did they arrest him? Have you people asked this question? Why was he arrested instead of shooting him direct? I am asking. Because those people that was drinking, they never arrested them. They just opened fire on them. And why on his own case, he was arrested? Why didn't them open fire on him and they also kill him? Rather, they arrest him and they stage a table. Look at table, even Channel TV and the MTA, all of them, they line up. It's like where you are interviewing that thing in Aso Rock. It's like, look at the kind of table they arrange for him. Now, because there is a lot of things we are going to learn here. Listen, ESN, according to him, he joined last year. Remember, ESN. The moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unveiled ESN, ESN stopped recruiting people into ESN because of sabotage, because of infiltrators, because we know there are some virus. Once ESN was unveiled, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know immediately that people will like to come and join ESN in order to betray ESN. DSS will disguise themselves as a freedom fighters to come and join to be the one to be pointing hand. At that point, the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being smart, he just closed the entrance of a recruitment of ESN. Now he joined last year when the Gumi of Idu start recruiting. Gumi of Idu recruited these people and they are under his command. Listen.
It's almost a year now. A
year and
1 month.
You said you were You said you were arrested a week ago.
A week and now.
And now. So how did you manage to know that they were having were camping there for to carry out a clandestine action?
Okay.
I know
on Monday. How did you know? Who informed you?
Our 2IC, Ajaz Mapo. The time I came back from Federal Camp or Sitoba.
Did you hear that? They asked him, who informed you that they are having meeting? Let's know, because this is where the damage was done in this very interview. Then say, who informed you that they are having meeting there? He said, is their TYC, meaning somebody informed him. Remember, he was arrested. He is under DSS custody, and somebody informed him. And the interviewer, the interviewer here, who is so stupid and uneducated, unsmart, he is foolish, now bring his two legs out because both of them are foolish. Now, he now mentioned the name. Let us take it back a little bit. Listen.
Ajaz Mapo, the time I came back from Federal Camp or Sitoba, I met him, me and my brother. We met him that place. That's how I know.
No, I mean you.
No, did you hear that? How did you hear that question? How do you know that those people are going to meet on that very spot? That's on Sunday. How do you know that these people are going to meet? Remember, this guy is in DSS custody because according to him, he was arrested 1 week and now before the event, and somebody is now telling him, somebody is informing. Let me take it back a little bit more so that we will get the point very clear. Listen, and somebody is informing him, meaning that he is using his phone in DSS custody, meaning that he is not kept under incommunicado. Listen,
how did you know? Who informed you?
2IC, our 2IC, Ajaz Mapo. The time I came back, again, that's how I
take it back.
Managed to know that they were camping there for to carry out a clandestine action.
Yes, I know.
On Monday. How did you know? Who informed you?
2IC, our 2IC, Ajaz Mapo. The time I came back from Federal Camp or Sitoba, I met him, me and my brother. We met him that place. That's how I know.
No, I mean you were in DSS custody.
No, they have not caught me that time.
I mean,
now do you hear that? He was in DSS custody, and they informed him in DSS. Now they have realized that people will decode that place. This is what they call damage control. Damage control. They have realized that he have done a complete damage to the stage interview, because you are in DSS custody. You don't have access to phone. You don't have access to even anything, because you are a suspect. You are a criminal according to him. Now, he was in DSS. YTYC Mopo informed him that they are going to have a meeting on Sunday. Now, are you people now getting the point? Unana water where I am heading to. Are you not getting the point? Because I want you people to be paying a very close attention to every statement, every comment that is coming out from this very young man. I want you to pay attention. He is there. Now they want to do damage control. Listen to the damage control that he did and see how he wants to change everything. Because if this man will say like this before the court, the chief judge will not adjourn that case. Rather, the chief judge will just sentence him to 1 million years in prison. Listen.
A weekend now.
Yes, sir.
Did the person that informed you have access to your phone, or you have access while in DSS custody? Have access to phone? How did you manage to get information that they were meeting that day?
Okay. I know that if you want to catch them, it's on Sunday, because they will gather on Sunday to plan how to go and do work on Monday lockdown.
So where have you operated?
Did you hear that? Now they now repeat the same question. They say they remind him, this, you have done a lot of damage. Now you see how the guy is very stupid, and all these things is to make sure that they cover the death of the 14 Igbo youth. Now he now told them that he knows they are going to gather at that very spot, because that is the place they are going to gather. They are gathering every Sunday to carry out their activities. Remember, the leadership of IPOB have cancelled Monday sit at home. Who is enforcing Monday sit at home? Who are those criminals that always carry gun, parading themselves as ESN? Who are they? Ask yourself this question. These are where we are going to. You are ESN. You are in DSS custody. And another people are telling you that we are going to meet. Are they telling you for you to come from DSS to come and join them? Or what are the reasons? People, this is a stage interview. DSS is interviewing one of his fellow DSS who are working with Ebube, and they are under the command of autopilot. Because, just wait, shut up. They are all autopilot. And their main mission is to destroy ESN, to destroy IPOB, and to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi can rust in jail. But they have failed on arrival. Remember, onye ọbụla na-echela IPOB akamba na-echelu chi akamba. Nwanzali ju afọ ochelu chi akamba. That is what autopilot are. Listen.
Work. Yeah, where places have you operated? Which are places like towns, communities, people have operated?
Ositokwa. For me, I've operated on Ositokwa, Federal Camp. Then our commander is one more squad, Warwe Jagayos. Is our commander.
Who is Gaius? And how did they make one man squad the commander? Gaius is the gallant hitman of Simon Ekpa, in case many of you don't know. Gaius is the guy that was contracted by Simon and the other idiot in Germany, who are recruiting these other people with the help of DSS and Ebube to be causing catastrophe in Biafra land, to be wreaking havoc in Biafra land. Now, who is Gaius? Gaius is a autopilot commander. And when did the Gaius started recruiting people? Last year. So now you know where this guy is coming from. I told you, like our sister who called earlier, she just took her time, outlined the whole point in this very particular video. In fact, that our sister, I don't know where his brain come from. Whenever she called on any program, go and check every program our sister have called. She will make a very vital expose that even you that is about to do the program, you will not even know until she say it. Your brain, you will be say, how did she know all these things? It's a gift. Once you're an IPOB, you will be gifted with wisdom and knowledge. Ada kote anaka, ada mati anola, ada ketieni is a nude picture of some madam. It's gift. So ask him Kachineke Gazie that my sister for that. Now you see it. Gaius. Who is Gaius? Simon Epas hitman. And the one this man is telling you now, he is their commander. Remember, none of these people know any ESN commander's name. If not that Ikonso was killed, you will never know who is Ikonso. You will never know any name called Ikonso because IPOB are under chain of command. We are not showcasing ourselves, but go and check every autopilot people. They like to be famous because they know that they are not genuine. They are into business, entertainment industry. That is why they are causing havoc. They want to win people's mind. Listen.
He's the Ori East commander. As at Ori East, he's the Ori East commander. He's operating in Ori East. Yes.
So sorry. If they catch, if they ask you to identify these people you are calling now, one after the other. If you see them, can you really identify them?
Which people, sir?
These people you are calling their names now. Can you identify them?
One more squad and
all the groups. Can you identify them?
Yes, sir.
And can you also identify those that died?
I can identify some. I know some names, but some I don't know their names, but I know their face.
Can you
know their faces? I know some names.
Yeah, come.
Njaba and the other pilot. The other one we call him pilot is the one that used to drive Wawaja. When Wawaja get wound, commander, almost when he get wound for hand, he's his pilot. We used to call him pilot.
So which community are they from?
They are from our.
Okay, specifically from Utu.
No, he's from our.
Please, specifically, are you trying to say this Sunday incident has no link with traditional marriage events?
No, sir. I don't know whether they are doing traditional marriage there, and we did not went where they are doing traditional marriage. We just go straight there.
Did you hear that? He say he don't know if they are having traditional marriage there. I want you to flash back. Just take your brain back. The first statement he made, he said that they saw them where there was drinking. They saw them where they were drinking and they opened fire. Then gathered and they were drinking cheer, their machines pack and everything they are drinking there. That is the place. Now he is now trying to change everything. What they are doing here is what they called damage control. Now pointed the line. This is the place our sister outline again. I want you to pay attention and listen attentively.
Saw those guys that gather around there with their chairs, their machines there. There's no place like traditional marriage there. I don't know whether they are doing traditional marriage there, but there's no place like where they are doing traditional marriage.
Can you confirm to us that those people killed on Sunday were members of ESN?
Yes, sir.
But do you hear that? He said they saw them there. There is a chair. There is their machine there. We are drinking. Then there is drink. My brother, in a place where they are doing traditional marriage, please, what can anyone list the things you can see there apart from chair, drink, and the other motor or machine that convey people at that spot to that spot? What else do they want to see there? They want to see Buhari there, or they want to see Donald Trump or Barack Obama or Joe Biden. Who do they want to see there apart from chair and all those things that people are using to make for traditional marriage? Tell me now, because I told you people you will learn a lot.
No, I saw their face. I know them.
Can you mention 2, 3 of those?
This Njaba and that pilot.
I mean those ones that were key.
Yes, sir.
Mention 3 of them.
Njaba and that pilot is key.
Remember, before now, they asked him, can you mention people, the ESN members that have died before? The only people that these people mention is Njaba and that pilot. Now, they ask him again to mention people that lost their life there. It's now repeating the same name. Are you seeing it? It's like when they ask you, remember, this guy say he joined ESN and he traveled out. Now, was all these activities he was mentioning that they carried out, did he carry all these things out while he was away? Or within the short period of 1 month he came back, he now carry all these activities, and before they capture him, remember, 1 month he came back now, and they have arrested him for over 1 week, which means he spent only 2 weeks and some days. So was all these things carried out under 2 weeks? Was he a member of ESN and they carry all these activities under 2 weeks? Remember, go to the comment section. You will see every autopilot member attacking me for exposing this, to tell you that this is one of them. For you to know that I am saying the truth, go to the comment section. You will see all the autopilot members trying to defend this idiot. Do you understand the game now? Listen.
And that pilot.
Their real name.
Their name.
Their real name.
Njaba is his name, the other guy name, the other one.
Now, their real name. Njaba is a nickname, it's a guy name. Pilot is a nickname, it's a guy name. My brother, as I am now, come to my zone here. Ask me any member of my IPOB zone here, or any person I know here. I will tell you his name. I will not, if you ask me his nickname, I will tell you. If you ask me his original name, I will also tell you. Now, how can you be working with somebody you don't know his name? Fada. Now, ndị niile ya na-agba mbọ, onye gị na training, onye gị na ejekọ ọlụ, ịmala afịa, not also nickname Kema. Mahafia, and you know his village, but you don't know his name. How come you know his village? These are the things you need to know. It's like somebody now telling you his colleague in soldier, he don't know him, he don't know his name. Managina name training, Guinea everywhere. You know the reason they cannot identify any ESN. The only people, go and listen. I want you to pay attention. The only people these people keep on mentioning their names are those names Nelly Ofebu mentioned on air, which is Baby, Njab and Jenje, a Double Lion and Butoza. Listen here and listen attentively. Get your woman, because we are here to preach the gospel truth.
Because he's the one that used to drive. His
nickname that we are calling him.
His nickname that we are calling him.
You talked of a federal camp.
Yes, sir.
Which means what?
Wait, do you see that the other people we are asking this Mugu, what are their real name? And the other one who think that he is smart now try to shadow that, because they have noticed that they failed to tell this guy the real names of those people, and he is now in a state of confusion. He don't know what to say. He don't know how to tell them. But you people never wrote their real name to me. You people never tell me their real name. How will I know their real name? Why are you? This is not what we bargain. Why are you people now asking me their real name? I don't know their real name. And the guy think he is smart. He quickly come out to bring out, you said the federal capital territory, this thing. He now cut off all those things. But I am exposing it. Tell him that they are not smart. Tell him that they are not smart.
ESN camp, the overall ESN camp, their modern camp is at Osuitopa. The modern camp.
Then what other camps?
They have there are many camps, but that Osuitopa camp is all is general camp, is the federal camp.
Now, I want you people to pay attention to something. I want you people to go to any platform, any autopilot member come. Anytime you ask them question, they will leave that question and be talking rubbish. Watch this guy now. They ask him, where are the other camps? He starts talking rubbish. The same way every autopilot are answering question is the same way this guy is talking. To tell you that all of them are the same. They know nothing and they always tell you, we know it all. I am again. Okay. What an okay we see. You see it? Go to every of them. You will see them. You see how they are disgracing themselves. On one any camp because your net is but kind of anything.
The ones I know, there's camp in Ata.
Ata where?
Just at that junction, that big tree where there is that place, at that junction, there's one camp there.
Now, do you notice another thing? He said there is camp in Ata. In Ata, he don't know the community. And the guy asked him, which of the community, to tell you that he don't even know where the community is. He don't know any community. And the guy even give him the options and mentioned 2 communities. But because he know that the place they want him to describe, he can even say something. Let me go back a little bit.
Camp at Nempisai.
Please inform us of other camps in Imo State.
Listen.
The ones I know, there's camp in Ata.
Ata where?
Just at that.
Now, do you hear that? The tree they describe, they tell him they used to describe him. They say you should mention and describe. He don't know if that tree is in Ikeduru or if that tree is in Njaba. He don't know. Now, thinking that he is smart, he now stick with the tree is in injection. Which of the junction? Is the junction the one in Ikeduru or the one in Njaba? Because he can say the one is in Njaba and that tree that is about to describe is not in Njaba. I want you people to understand. This is a managed stage interview, a script. Because they don't know how they will give this man the book to be reading the answers. Because all singing on Java, they know all describe all that tree. End of the day, that tree at the Honan Java. Then if Lebono, not the smart, 70 years old fool. Each so IPOB intelligent where bambana. 70 years old mugu. Ngwa, what's that to go? At a time, no time to check time.
At that junction, that big tree where there is that place.
At that junction.
There's one camp there. There's camp at Nempisai. Nempisai.
Even the guy is shocked.
There's camp at Awa. On our side, there's camp there. And that Osito camp. No, we don't have camp in Ameri, but there is a place we used to gather. They used to gather in Ameri.
Okay.
So, do you have a mark? Do you have a mark, an identity mark, to identify ESN who are ESN members? Do you have a mark?
Yes, our ESN member have a mark, but that mark is just for bullets. But if you don't like to use that one, if you don't want them to wound you, you can swallow the one that. But the first time I enter,
So which one do you
get
have?
the one they gave me to swallow. I swallowed that one. At point of time, my brothers and my friends, our members, I thought about.
Did you people hear at a point of time, my brothers, my friends? Listen. Autopilot anagoni. Did you people hear that? At a point of time, ESN have a mark, and that mark is a juju, and that juju now. At a point of in time, I will have to repeat this. I beg, permit me.
There's camp there, and that Osito camp.
Hey!
No, we don't have camp in Ameri, but there is a place we used to gather. We used to gather in Ameri.
So, how many members are your group? Sorry, you have a mark? Do you have a mark, an identity mark?
Identity mark.
ESN, who are ESN members? Do you have a mark?
Yes, our ESN member have a mark, but that mark is just for bullets. But if you don't like to use that one, if you don't want them to wound you, you can swallow the one that. But the first time I enter,
So which one do
you
you
get
have?
the one they gave me to swallow. I swallowed that one. At point of time, my brothers and my friends, our members, I saw their body, I like it. I said, okay, let me do my own on my body. See the mark.
Now, at this junction, you understand, he said that mark, he saw his own brother's own, his own friend's own, not ESN member own. Did he pick that one? He saw his brother own, his friend's own, and he now decided to have the mark. So what does that tell you? At this point, why they bring this one? At this point, they want to start killing any person that they see any mark on him. Like me, if not, this is a live video. When I was a child, any Igbo man, Anatoharezo here. I don't know, some are here on a detere. And the Enwaloria, Anakwa Akuku. Onye obuna Akuku na ado, Anaki Arezo. Enwaloria Zanakwa Okilima. Many of you don't know all this sickness. You don't use this thing. English medicine to cure all this one na gwagina. Okilima igeji rezo we to onya ahu na akuku afọ and the chest. That okilima mgbe na aka that rezo ọ ga na agba black blood. Emechese that mark adidie. Once he catch that rezo, igwe unye ya na kuzikwa na ekwesilo mi kuzie because iya bụ native medicine ka na gunu. Na kuzi here now because this idiot on ha geju Ebube ndị Igbo ka na gunu ya. Now, you na agwazi gị now bụ all those people now agwọ that kind of ọrịa ọ ndị ahụ nyere aya o nwere ọrịa na-akpọ amaya. That is ọ na-esokarị lightning abịa. A na-akakwa eji maka aka razor n'iru and na-arụ ka dị ọrịa wee ya ka that yali nweta gị. Now, in order to now be killing innocent Igbo youth, or na agwazi gị na mark. All these things, did he show you that symbol of mark to identify the ESN? Because upon that ESN where that mark, every member of ESN will get where the symbol, the same. Put him so that by tomorrow, if they kill innocent people, we will look for the mark. And if we don't see that mark he will show here, sorry, we will know that this one, they have killed innocent people again. But they refuse to show the mark. Now, here, I want to shock every one of you here now because I am MAP. I asked you before, why do these people refuse to show this guy's face? How many of you can tell me the reason? How many of you can tell me? If you don't know, tell me. I will show you the reason. I'm MAP and the Kambangwolu no touch. Omugo si unu. The reason I do go shiruonya. Achọ m ife ya na comment section. Ọ bụ na unu achọrọ ka ngosi unu, gwa m na unu achọrọ. Ọ bụ na unu chọ ka ngwa unu the reason ka ngosi unu with evidence why na ha ju ya gosi ruonya ka unu me ka mmalụ ka mmalụ nke anyị na-eso. Because we are here to learn and lecture. Okay. Majority should I ganiru. Now, I want you people to watch this video when the ESS arrested one guy and said that he is ESN. Watch this video. Sorry that I pick it from a brother Nkoli.
This Biafra agitation, and some people they criticize IPOP. Make una watch this video. Watch this video. Then you go understand something from this video. Just watch the video. I don't want to talk too much. Watch the video.
Need this money for my packaging.
Because of copyright, I have to mute it. Now, I want you people to watch this video. Are you people, let me pause it a little bit. Are you people seeing this face? Una for this face. Okunu Chete, this guy, he was arrested. Now, I want two people. The moment his face showed like this, IPOB, Gabo put all his video, Eboneme Yahoo Yahoo, and Ebone threw ego around, and the real identity of this guy. And I have my foot here that now this guy is not an IPOB member. Now, I want you people to pay attention to the guy again. Listen. Everything about the guy, Amaputa, IPOB, Epoputie. Thanks to brother Ankoli. For the guy. My music copyright. That's why I'm mood. Now, listen to his interview. Listen to his interview. You see the reason why. Nanya Anobi now. On any mark for the Anobi. Do you see any mark? On any mark in the Anaro? Nanya Anobi. On any mark in the now, this guy was arrested. They now show his face. I mean, this guy was staged the same way they staged the other guy. And IPOB went to dig everything about this guy. And they will expose them with this very guy, the same way we expose Asari Dokumbo and his own gang. Now, they don't want to show this guy face. That is why they don't want to show the other one face, because this one now was half. Yeah, you ever seen a baby, the Ebon Mayor, Ebon, a boom, Masam, Ebon, Abana Club, ESN and Abana Club. Can you watch the interview this guy?
Unknown government Eastern Security Network. Then I'm happy Yahoo.
Do you hear that? What is your occupation? His occupation is he is a ESN or non-government. Another stage here, this thing. Iyabu film, Etenya Inc. Watch throughout this interview, you cannot see this blood past that place because blood doesn't happen. What? Just pay attention, Nironya. For more than 4 hours, 4 minutes, or that this thing I draw here, I got fellow that stage. Nanya Okosi, or got fellow there to show that there is no blood coming out. It had be herseless to confuse people. Catching it here, hearing. Now, Kaha stage this very one. IPOB boss as here. They know that Negosironya. I just shot out the original identity of that guy and everyone law and everything about him and they expose him. Now, after this video got viral, how just back to their back to their drawing board and now say, okay, we will not going to show the face again. Since Ebo, I go Shiruha, Hejebo Pota people. Gaziano this one until now.
Ebe gagoro hit. Uzebe no le gagoro hit.
Okay, I go mu Oko police station. Then I go mu during NSAS. I go mu
during NSAS.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, during NSAS.
Yes, I go mu Nikulog. Yes. Gakwa Igbo.
Okay.
Then I go mu like police checking point side Ebe Onitsha. Then I go mu esogum patrol onwe ụbọchị anyị gara ihe umunze but I am attempt okay so muje ababem aka na arụ ọrụ mgbe
this ajofia agbagburu ọkwana your team ka ọnụ okay ka onye wuzi commander akita
amara commander the truth
do you people pay attention here? All of them, and well, I am their commander name. How can you be ESM member? You don't know your commander. Then who give you order? Where do you take the command? Unanafia, one side you get the only person Hana Madoba for Habonya Babula, and the policeman or the person named the interview try to say, or see her Onya babula babu. Why not just leave Onya babula babu and just simple question? Careful how they are staging everything. All these things is to just tarnish the image of ESN and the image of IPOB. These are people working for Gumi of Yudu, Uchemefo, and Asari. Many of you don't know that this group are one. Many of you don't know that. Now, Negenienti.
Many months on Polaba.
Wait. That Joffy on your team, and so many others. Then, Gagompo.
Yes, I can make you go me a bag of Monpo. I Joffia, Maya. Only one boy and a double or that one double, Maya. Okay, yes.
Will it in?
Okay. Hey, came out for ya.
Do you notice one thing here? If you notice one thing here, all of them, none of them know any name. The whole names they are measuring are the names Nelly mentioned on her program in a Calabar Bobrisky program, and they watch, like our sister rightly said here. This guy's story sounds similar to that of current guy in question. They are the same story. The only difference there is the time and date that staged it. And because they staged this one first and will unmask him, most especially because I have to give the glory to who did the work. I am not the person who unmasked this thing. That is why I say thanks to Brother Nkoli. As you can see this thing there, he did the investigation. I don't need to take the glory of what the work I didn't do. And now Ablom Simon, Ablom Gumi, nearly glory on yours. So we have to give the credit to who did the work. So Brother Nkoli went and bring out this guy's real identity and everything, and Ebeni no area me, Ebeni no enjoyment. Ebeni no na so potopotonofe, mebo na efego, ESN na efego. Imagine. Now, you see the reason they cover the other idiot face. Ask him, this guy in a chest. Look at his chest. Chest, did you see any mark on his chest? On look at that mark in Koza, every member of ESN, they have mark on their chest. So why this one no mark? Or Nanka Golo Diogu or Nonolonko Lulu? Now, you see the reason they refuse to show the mark on the other one's chest. You see the reason they refuse to show the other one's face. Because they know, once they did that, IPOB gamatonyo. Only that person get well in neighbor. Kita social media is circulating everywhere. You will see people that knows the guy. You say, Nam, are you a criminal like this? We never know. Because they don't want to show his face. DSS are evil. Nigerian criminals, Nigerian security are all terrorists. Now, Negen the Zombinti.
Kebe Campo.
Eben novel na Aguleze Chuku.
Aguleze Chuku.
Yes, sir.
I can never know.
I think, yes, I can.
How many men no they are again control ever?
I control have been here, but no.
How many men no there?
No, I say about 180 to 200 or something. I don't know, I'm sure, but I'm on Nelu. I don't sure Elu was your time. Now, many people, mad
people everywhere. Or this are not sure, but had about 180 to 200. Or makuloni common. Now you understand the reason why they don't want to show the other guy's face. Because let me take it back there. Then the guy anya here. Now I'm gonna show you a map play the video play. In Afia, Nene kuyanya here. If le here there, onye guam on a training here. I want you to be watching the pictures one after the other. Be watching it. Now watch this place. If there, onye you go ESN member. Do you see it in Afia? Then one after the other. Just now watching. Now watch, because everything they are on social media. You can't hide yourselves. Now watch here. If there, ESN is in the bush. Onyano ebo bush now. This place onyano or bush. Inegodonya if you go the kind soft here the man onyame me training. Keka ESN no name training 247. No ni more here. I na fear han and the Fulani na no every day. Got the fresh or na. Una na fear can ne wo putelu ni ofofu. Ne anya unafulia what a soft guy. Olimboda. Unafulia na nkeji desilie e wo putirie e gosisirie gosimiru gi anu mpama. Unafulia the same guy. A Yahoo boy claiming to be ESN. Now you check the reason. You see the reason why they refuse to bring this one face. If for the reason.
Sorry, if they catch this.
Because he goes Syria, we will know who the person is, and he can be in that fight. Now the idiot Tunju question say, do you have any identity? Many of you don't know what is identity. Identity is in what you can use to identify somebody. ESN. ESN. Now, the people of Alpha, can I get here? Because many of you don't know many things. Can I get
the one with the swallow.
Oh, mini swallow.
How do you get the guns that you are used to operate?
Guns we are using to do work is from one man squad. It's from one man squad. That time I entered, they already have gun. They have gun already.
In case you don't know who is one man squad is Gaius. Is Gaius Simon Ekpas hitman. Our sisters wrote here. Ajofia, I believe, fight against us. That was against us. Remember one of Nelly's outbursts. She broadcast that Fulanis are the ones that wear their charms on the waist and outside, but the one men of their charms are internal. So when the guy is questioned, said that he swallowed some charms, that reminds me that popular outburst of Nelly some months back. Exactly. According to Nelly said that the Fulani wear their charms. Fulani wear their charms on the waist, but their own is internal. And this guy is telling you now to tell you that these are the criminals Nelly Ofewu, who was Simon Ekpa, because Simon is Nelly is Simon. These are the people they recruited. And their commander is Gaius. And they are working. When you check the names they are measuring, the old names they are mentioning is the names that IPOB have mentioned on Radio Biafra. Let me be mentioning them for you. Double Lion, Baby, Gaius. All these people are never IPOB member. And Simon was angry when Baby was killed.
Ask them how they get those guns. They said that they meet village securities. They meet them and collect it from them by force. Not that security people give them letter they collect. They collect it by force from village securities and using it to do work.
How many members? On that fateful day, will you confirm to us that one man squad is at the venue?
That one man squad, we saw him on the way. He's trying to rob one man. There's one man that carried one Land Cruiser, one big Land Cruiser. He stopped that man at the road, blocking with his machine. He have already blacked that man glass of his car glass. I've already
Glass
broken
cutter.
those glass and lied that man down and his wife down. So on our way, we met him on the road. He ran away. We shoot him. Security people shot him 2 times. Ran away with the bullet, and we picked his phone that day. Don't know whether he's still alive now or, but we picked his phone and his machine. He ran away with that 2 bullets.
Sorry,
Okay.
gentlemen.
One more question.
Pause it there. Now, do you hear that? Remember that he said that they were shooting them in a where they were drinking. Now is where they are robbing motor. This guy was like our brother Kanu said here. Is the same person, the Ebube commander, the mayor of Mozambique or whatever it's called, was saying that they have already give order of sit at home on Friday. The same guy, also 1-man squad, is the same person this guy is saying that is their commander. And Ebube is working with the same Gaios, which is 1-man squad. Do you now understand it? And they are trying to tell that Gaios, which is 1-man squad, Ebube commander, which is the mayor of Mozambique, the mayor of Zombi, all of them, they are trying to tell you that they are ESN. Is that what they are trying to tell us? Chineke akpọla ha ọkụ. Na-ege nye ntị.
Okay. Tino, so is that the name?
Yes, sir.
That's your name?
Yes, sir.
Who is the overall boss? Who is controlling this federal camp? Who is the overall boss?
Our overall boss that is controlling this Mosito camp, federal camp, we call him Butozo.
Okay.
Butozo.
The same name Nelly of Ebu mentioned.
Butozo. Our federal overall boss is Baby, Commander Baby, but he's dead now. So our their general commander is Butozo.
Butozo, where is Butozo now?
He's at that Mosito now.
He was not among those caught or killed that day.
No, he's at Otito and he's operating there with his boys at that Osito federal camp.
Okay, my question is, I think that's Sunday. That Sunday the thing happened,
yes,
right?
Yes, sir.
Was there exchange of bullets between GSS and
ESN and GSS? Yes, sir. So which people?
So
yes, sir.
those of them that died, the GSS move away with their corpses?
No, sir.
Why?
There are those people that are killed. Their corpses are there. DSS people.
Do you hear that? Those people they killed, do DSS move away with their corpse? He said no. He asked the guy why. The question now is this guy a DSS? How did he know how DSS operates? How did he know what the reason why DSS left those people's body there? How did he know if he's not a DSS agent or member? Now, I want you people to be paying attention, because when Gumi of you to tell you that what you don't know is bigger than you, is all these things that is playing out now. And I am happy many of us are beginning to understand it. Many of us, I have to pick this call. It's compulsory. I don't need to miss her call.
I'm not trying to be a nuisance, but he made it powerful. It's Marian again. If you can, ask your audience if they captured this video where Nelly was screaming and shouting and talking about Butus or Double Lion. Play it so that they will know that this guy has nothing to do with our ESN. Because Nelly mentioned all the names this guy is mentioning here. Okay?
Okay, I will play the name. I will play it right away.
Play it so that you finish it. Play it so that our people will see.
Okay.
This guy has nothing to do with our own ESN. This guy, 1 minute, he's talking as if that he went with them and he will talk like he was working with them and he's talking like he's part of ESN. Who is this guy?
Let me just play it. I'll go and find the video now. I will find it. Let me just give me a minute. Not my laptop this here.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Let us go straight to find the video where Nelly was mentioning the names. I think I have to. Let me check. Just give me a minute. Our master prophet, Okwanyukana. Just give me a minute.
Today is April 1st.
Yes, listen to the voice. That was on April 1st, 2022. Listen to the voice. Start afresh.
Day 1. Today is April 1st in Iduland. Afam Bonelli of Ebu. All the demonic food in our bushes. As Chukwekikabiama is cleaning the house on land, so is Chukwekikabiama also cleaning the bushes. Because Chukwekikabiama himself would select his warriors. Chukwekikabiama and the great spirit of Idu, Gejaki Aropotando Gejueno. Okay, Jackie and Mogwa. Okay, Jackie and Ropota those 100 men to fight this battle with. Then this takes me to this demonic man called Double Lion.
Do you hear the name Double Lion?
I'm going to start with you. Lion, so you have the mind to have your voice do a voice note for you. Talking about money. Double Lion. You have the guts to make a voice note with those foolish women you work with. How dare you do a voice note talking about money? Talking about Kanan Takano and China Samori. You're trying to make them relevant, trying to make it look like they know anything about ESN. Lion, is that the point you're trying to make? So that it's going to look like Kanan Takano and China Samori know what is going on in the bushes.
Are you hearing that?
Who are you working for, Lion? Double Lion, who are you working for? Are you working for these demonic women in America? Double Lion, are you working with Bridget Okafor? Why are you bringing Kanan Takano and Chinasa in our issues? When was the last time you got money from them?
Are you hearing that?
How dare you put these evil people's names in what we are doing? Double Lion. You know what? Let me tell you, when the time comes, you will tell the whole world why you brought that boy to the bushes. You will tell the whole world what Martin Nandikanu did to you. Double Lion. When the time comes, you will tell them why we did so hard, worked so hard to debunk your evil that you're planning against Martin Nandikanu. We debunked so hard. We used Akinokwa to debunk the evil that you're doing in the bushes against Martin Nandikanu. But Lion, because of the money given to you by Hopeless Uzodinma, you still went and interviewed this boy, claiming that the military came to his school and he ran and decided to carry a gun just to make sure that the whole world knows that he's a minor, so that they will put more charges on Martin Nandikanu. Double Lion, is that why you were interviewing that boy and making sure to let the whole world know that he's a minor, that he goes to a school, elementary school? So that Martin Nandikanu will be known for recruiting minors, so that they will add more charges to the 15-count charges. Double Lion, what did Martin Nandikanu do to you? Why are you planning this evil against Martin Nandikanu? What did he do to you? Martin Nandikanu have never recruited an underage person. Mazin Nanikan has never recruited any minor into ESN. Lion, Chineke, Okwago, Kwanuma, Bugono. Lion, when the time comes, the whole world will know that you brought your own child into the bushes just to blackmail Mazin Nanikan. Your child, an innocent boy, you brought him to the bushes because of the money that hopeless Uzodinma gave you. And despite the fact that we tried to debunk it, Double Lion, he still went and did another interview to emphasize that he's a minor. What did Mazin Nanikan do to you? Lion, Chineke, Abugo, Gon, Iponya, Bulon, Nkega, Gago. Judge well said, I'm not working on Nkega, Gago. He shot to come weapon Nkega, Koko. The next person, the next people are Sapele. I have a question for you. The great state of Ude from our land. Sapele and Udel, I have a question. My question for you is, where is Oba?
Okay.
Sapele and Udel, where is Oba? Where is Injenje? Where is King Jaja? We are looking for King Jaja of Opobo.
No mind.
Sapele and Udele, what did you do? What did you people do with Oba? What did you people do with Injenje? What did you people do with King Jaja? What did you do with our gallant men? And what did you guys
in enough, huh?
Why did you kill our boys and put Fulani to do on their way? But also we don't get Fulani juju on our way. But you know that. But also, how much did Hopeless pay you for the last set of slaughter? And you gave it to them and they were taking videos. Taking videos. Who tied the Fulani juju on their waist? Another Fulani Butuzo. Butuzo, go neka hanya loge, how much? And I more than I took it Butuzo. Get a china, I go, a salute photo care, salute video. Una chita papa the water, salute video. Get there how to Fulani Nubu. Butuzo, how much did Hopeless Uzodinma pay you? Butuzo, Nkega, Gago, I'm going on Gago. Your ending is sitting. You will see how your end. You will see how you're going to end. You're going to see how your generations are going to end. Go there, Wafa, Butuzo, there, Wafa. When soon get and get. Bolo Madu, aka Benjamin Madu Bubu, aka Onwa. Ikoge Jugo. Ikoge Juge, when someone come by Ikoge Jugo, Onya Iliego, when Sonyosa.
Now, I pause Onya there because if for the names Nino list there, all these people ML interview, if you know the same name, Kahakanakbo, and these names are the people working for Simon Ekpa. The whole, let me tell you what played there. Sorry, many of you don't understand what played there. These names you see here was once, these are people introduced to Simon Ekpa by Nelly Ofebu. And the Simon Ekpa used these people to siphon Nelly. And they used these people to collect every money in Umweri account. And the Simon pretend to be in love with Nelly. And always na pampa Nelly, man, on the love na video call and all those things. Or on the chachanya that onya di Nelly nangada. Then everything, or see, I am Nelly. Nelly is me. When Simon told you people, if you people know what Nelly is doing to free Mazin Namdekanu, these are the things. Now, immediately, Simon dry the ego di no account to dry everything. He now bullshit these people because he have nothing to do with them because he is a criminal. His own gang. This one's now the Ebube, all the money he collected is now using them to sponsor Ebube and buying weapons for DSS. The DSS now are top guys. Every autopilot are the people sponsoring DSS. They are the people sponsoring Ebube. The same Ebube commanders. That is why they refuse to make a video of themselves to show to Umuada people like Ndidi Amaka, Rosemary, Latina, and the rest of them who foolishly followed them. When these people requested for a video, they denied them that video because if you make video, these people can be identified and maybe in basket mouth they can leak the secret that these people are not ESN and the audio will leak. Now, but this guy is saying they have a mark on them. Nelly have told you people that to say that these are Nelly's boys. These are Simon Eber's boys. Gaius, aka One Man Squad. Hansanine. Double Lion, Butuza and Baby Bush, Abi Baby. All of them are in the same shoe of autopilot. Na Libo, na Ada, Yala, they are these people. When we tell you something, we give you evidence. Anything we say, we don't come online to make you like us or to say something so that you will clap for us. No, we tell you the truth and we give you evidence. It's left for you to use the truth to do something. That is why we are different from others. That is why we tell you we are different from others. I think we have to go back to the video so that you will now hear the names more and more. We are IPOB. We don't lie.
Yes, sir. Say one word. You have to say one word to the youths and others outside there. What will you tell them?
I'm telling them, all the youths in this world, all over the world, imagine whether you are among ESN or you are not among ESN. If you are among ESN, better cooperate with Nigerian government. Don't be against. Better remove your hands from that ESN.
If you are ESN, you better cooperate with the Nigerian government. If you are ESN, you have to cooperate with the Nigerian government, and they are recording it. Hey, mad people everywhere in this OG. When I told you people that freedom fight is not for poor people. Poor man others of freedom. First. When I say poor man, it doesn't mean that you must have all the whole money in the world or you don't have what to eat. A longer throat is not a freedom fighter. Gumi of Idu is not a freedom fighter. Sari is not a freedom fighter. Wazuka is not a freedom fighter. Nelly Ofewu is not a freedom fighter. Uchoka from Efo is not a freedom fighter. Ubido Bienu, Jojo Beribe. Rita Nibogo. Master Prophet. They are not freedom fighter. Kanun Takan is not a freedom fighter. He's a crook. An adopted son. These are the evil, hungry people. Ondo tu Kanun Takanu, Ndo tu Gumi of Idu. Adopted son, claiming to be the prince.
As for my own, I have changed, I have repented. I know that there is no life there. So my advice to them is for them to repent.
Boko Haram.
If you are not among ESN, don't go close to ESN member. Don't even have any relating something. Don't do anything with ESN person. Because if you are caught with ESN person, But a friend of a thief is also a thief. My advice to all the youth.
A special advisor. Advisor Hamambe. Advisor Isioma. Unafu janjaweed. Unafu janjaweed. Don't go. The only word I didn't be correct there. If you are not an ESN, don't go close to ESN. Because when you're talking on ESN, what are you looking? Why are you going there to do? But the real identity of this guy, or if you are ESN, work with Nigerian government. It's like telling Mazinam they can to work with Buhari. Imagine that kind of nonsense coming out from Uzaria. I can explain things to our people to understand things. We have said, guys, everything for our people to understand. But how the mindset and the brain of our people, our people, the reason. At times, I wonder how Mazin Namdekan was able to gather all this kind of people, all this kind of different species of animals together and be controlling them under one command. Under 1 year, Mazi just poor. Hanchani negotiate how stupid, how dundiness, how useless their brain. Onye na agwazi uko na efisi paka konyangu ba na mkpram. I don't know how to explain this. And well, in fact, and well, to qualify these people. And well, any of in fact, now tell me, how can you present this kind of cheap, articulated, failed interview to any international community? Tell me how you can present it to them. How? How will you manage? How will you now explain to UN that this is an interview of ESN and they will look here and laugh? They will look here and say you are a bingo. Bingo is understatement. You are sophisticated moron. You are a bamboon. In fact, that is why Simon was able to be manipulating them, because you are Dundee United. Your own Dundeeness is beyond measure. I don't know how to come. That is, I cannot comprehend your stupidity. Look at it. No wonder Nigerian movie is as useless as this. Look at a DSS, which we can rate that DSS is an intelligent department of police. Look at what they are displaying before the world. Look at the kind of dirty and low coordinated stage interview they are making out. Do you know that what is this guy that is from Calabar that always act funny something? Okon. Do you know that Okon can act better than this guy? This guy from Edo State, Charles Inoje, can perform more than this guy. Mr. Ibu is a high-class level to compare to this guy. They could have hired one Nigerian comic actor to perform this. The best, it will be more better. It will be more better. That is why the kind animals Mazin Namdekan was able to gather together and they put together and they control them. Even if you don't praise Mazin Namdekan for anything, for controlling such wicked animals from different angles, kudos to you, Mazin. And some zombie are still following this autopilot. Now you are seeing the result. Now the killing of Igbo youth in Imo State, the people are coming out in mass. And the Gumi this afternoon is telling you not to go and protest for the killing of the 14 Igbo youth. And the DSS is telling you not to go. You understand it? How can somebody tell you not to fight and protest against the killing? They want to instigate fear to you so that anytime they kill you, you will only be complaining on social media. The Gumi and the DSS Ebubagu, they are trying to instigate fear on us so that whenever they kill us, we can only be on Facebook to be complaining, so that Gumi of Idu will be making his YouTube money and also be scanning autopilot dead brains. And when we talk, he say, "Oh, Mazi, don't fight Fulani. When last did he preach about Fulani? Name konye stroke Ujinaka. Mazi, leave Gumi of Idu. Gumi of Idu is doing a great job. What is the great job? Look at the kind of great job he's doing, causing havoc, wreaking havoc, causing catastrophe, causing that a lot of damages in Biafra land, killing the innocent, vibrant Igbo youth, the leaders of tomorrow, reducing them in number. The war is coming. He is busy using Ebubagu to kill those that will defend our land, innocent youth. Gumi of Idu, who was advocating for civil disobedience, is now telling you not to protest. What a pity. Exactly, my sister. The same Gumi. He wrote this afternoon that nobody should go out and protest for the killing of those people. And when I go to the comment section, it's only few people that has brain and they are questioning him why. Why other foolish zombies like the pussycat in Holland and the other house pet in Germany, all of them are clapping. I am waiting for them to share the video so that it will go viral too, so that the people will now understand the reason why he fixed it at home, why there is ongoing protest, because he don't want Ebubagu to end. He don't want people to rise up to end Ebubagu. Because Gumi don't want people to chase Ebubagu out. He is not telling people not to protest. And when we say it, you will say, "Oh man, is it face Fulani? Is it Fulani that is calling for people not to come out to protest?" We saw Fulani people protesting for over ordinary cow. And the 14 people were killed. Gumi is telling you not to protest against it. Don't call for the removal and the disembodiment of Ebubagu. He is now protecting Ebubagu, and you people are daft. You cannot decode it. You cannot open your eyes. Go to his platform, you will see it. Now tell me, how can a reasonable somebody tell you not to protest against the killing of your fellow youth, unarmed civilian by a terrorist group? How? I am asking you. He is now telling you don't protest. Tell him to tell us the reason. He will tell you, "Oh, if you protest, they will shoot you." He is now trying to instigate fear, so that whenever they kill you, he will not say, he will come and be addressing state of Mugus. If they throw stone on us, we will throw you metal. From now on, we have declared war on Ebubagu. From now on, we have declared war on Nigerian army. In Finland, people are rising up now to declare that war. You are telling them not to do it. Now, are you not getting the point? Ganu want DSS members to go and learn work. Let them go and learn how to stage an interview. Let them call me. I can give them I will train them free of charge. On this note, I am telling you, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, wherever you are watching me from, any person who tell you not to join, come out on the street of Biafran land to march for Ebubagu to go, to march for Fulani, Ebubagu, Fulani killing squad, because Ebubagu is the Fulani killing squad in disguise as an Igbo. If Gowon can tell you, if he knows that Igbos are foolish and they love money like this, that he will not embark on a war. Rather, he will not just pay some money to be fighting each other. Now, that very word is what they are implementing now. That is exactly what they are implementing. Well, many of you don't know. Many of you don't know. They are using some Igbos, people like Igumi of Idu, people like Nelly of Idu, people like Asari, people like Wazirike, people like Obido Bienu, people like Uchoka from Efo, people like Rifraf Wazirike, people like Rita Nibog, people like Bazooka. These are the agents of dooms. People like Master Prophet and his wife, these useless princess. Namalo left a dirty pig, according to Nelly, 500 kg pig. That Master Prophet wife is a pig. Princess in Kapia. I thought the lady has something in her brain. I never know that a Mazinamnikan mother just give birth to a bloated idiot who has nothing on her upstairs. And the canon is another a bloated mugu. Bastards everywhere. In the absence of Mazinam those of you who said, oh, Mazi, if Mazinam can come out and see what you are doing to his family, I say, to hell with you. If Mazinam can come out, I will ask him, is IPOB a family business? Did you instruct your brothers to be misbehaving in your absence? Why can't they respect their age? If they haven't, that now I know the reason they are all stupid and they flav. Mazi just come from, only Mazi just come from, they bless him. And the brothers want to damage the whole work. And I want to tell them, in case they don't know, there is nothing you people can do to make IPOB to hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We can only hate you people. But you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we have taken Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as our own son, as our own father. We can take him out from you people. And the way you funu game. Only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his mother and father is only reasonable people in that family. The rest are janjaweed. DNA test, to be honest with you. Princess Yaga made DNA test. Kamala Moria. Mazipota, those people made DNA test, to be honest with you. And they restore Biafra. Let me tell you people, they restore Biafra. Any of these mugus where potasi, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my biological brother. For that, we will do that. A golunu 6 feet. Biafra is beyond any person. Many people are Mungo, many people are in exile, many people are seeking asylum of no return. That is a fusion of important in this very struggle. All these are adopted bastards. ML adopt. Now Jerome can now cover. We don't care about all of you. You like a put pictures from the kingdom come. Even one of my uncle children say a picture by the Nomazi. And they read Christmas now. And about Christmas, I there's a pictures. Gina your cousins had there's a picture na Christmas. Mbunu Pechempe. I don't know there's a picture. Go shine DNA test. Kaifu, show us your DNA test. Snap it and post it. Let us see. Do I look like Onyeji Piche Yegu? And on this note, can Nawa Mazi Chike Doziem the solution to all these things? And one or two solutions about it. Only one solution. For you to know who is with the leadership of IPOB is very simple now, as it is. All the as simple as ABCD. I watch Mazi Chike Doziem. You don't need to come and be announcing the expel of Nenyanya. What you need to do, create new account and announce that every IPOB national, every IPOB unity, every IPOB zone should be paying money to the new account. Anyone who refuses to pay money to that new account automatically will be removed and replaced with obedient command and control IPOB principle, so that you will know who you are fighting with, so that you will not carry sabotage to war. Then any person, any place in send is illegal in Germany, close the account of Germany. It's very simple. You don't need to come and be fighting dirty with your Nyanya or all those things. Very simple. Close the account, create a new account, give the instruction. Then you know the people that are loyalists to that group of evils. Then you will identify those who will now continue sending money to Germany, so that you will be able to detect on Kablosi. Are you for autopilot, or are you for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for US? No, you don't need that. Very simple. Onye na kunyalu we need the little there. Are you for me or not? Once on kunyalu we malugo bus stand. Imi fe mean, imi yoche amin. Tinye no kwe bono. And you need the leader about saga with these people. You need the issue KPOB media. They are now come Nene every day, now come Master Profit every day, now come Canon Takan every day. No, we don't need that. We don't need it. Simple something. Take the permission from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do it. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he cannot make you a ceremonial president, a president that has no power. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants you to continue as the head of Directorate of State, he must give you the power to rule and stamp it, and so shall it be. He cannot make you the head of Directorate of State, and the one banshee is some stupid idiot will come out because he's a Kanu Takanu, will be making another order, and the Nyanya will be having meeting with other people that was expelled. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is working with you, it's very simple. Close the account, create a new account, appoint new head of finance, put the person there, and make sure that IPOB account, they will not be under one person again. I hate rubbish. On Nefum, Mbuluchi Kedozia email ceremonial president, a president that has no value, no power, like Nnamdi Azikiwe was during the time of Tafa Balewa, when Nnamdi Azikiwe was a ceremonial president of the zoo, and the prime minister is in charge of everything. He only will go there for maybe there is a ceremony like Osimbajo, condolence minister. That is not what Biafra represent. I am against it. Everything with solution. On with solution. At least in where 4 to 5, 6 people. Ngadi in charge of the account. Ofuonyama sign anything. The 4 people cannot sign it before any money will be taken. Obulozo Ofuonyama Jiranyego. Because Ofuonyi Diego ka Madam Oyibo njue hack nwo the umwere account and the website. Ego ni no umwere account and now like that. Maka Ofuonyi Diego ka nne anya njue na agbazi stored na agbazi mgbana because Ofuonye dị in charge. Mua amotala m ka eji apampu okwu. That is why nji eme this okwu avoid, because nkwu onye nke m ga-adị iche. Amalo m ka eji epenti okwu ka ọ na-ama mma. That is ka ọ na-atọ gị ụtọ. Na-ebe nkwu okwu onye nna abịa na ọ ga-afọdụ obele ka ọ commit suicide. Because okwu ma that is eziokwu m na-agba ụka na ntị. Amalo m why. Amalo why na mamalo ka eji ete okwu ude. Ka o wee fit unu. Maka na aka m dị ọcha. So it's very simple. the leadership of IPOB must have a lawyer that will go straight and deliver the right message to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have to give them the real things. I rap the what we're supposed to be doing now. My broadcast that issue. The only thing could go now is the solution. The solution. Any saga put idea about because I have only the solution. Close the account, appoint a new person, then give the instruction. Every national, any country, no, this is the account to Ghana. Then if you don't maybe something as the leadership. Solo the instruction, you remove the person without looking back. Aware that this is Biafra movement, this is Biafra restoration. What you said stand as an order. You say that in your absence, Chike doesn't anything he said goes. Anyone don't want to listen to the person should get out. Every grievance you have, you must keep it until he comes out. That is the word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why I tell you people. From beginning, even no where issue of this that is why you are going to treat the issue. Because I was among the first people that called for Nyanya to be suspended. And the Ken Guru Agu took my picture to his platform and tagged me a saboteur, which I know that it led to the expel of Mazi Achibepo. But thank God, I apologize because a day will come, everything will be open. At times we apologize even when we are right. At times we apologize so that peace will reign. Because I know that Biafra restoration is bigger than me. What is my integrity to compare to Biafra restoration? My integrity is zero. So Biafra is bigger than me. Biafra restoration is bigger than me 100 million times. And nobody that Biafra restoration is not bigger than. How can a lawyer go to his Twitter handle and say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu send his regard to the legal team who work for UN, the ones that work, not for every legal team? You selected a group of lawyers and removed a group of lawyers to tell you that there's a lot of things going on. Everywhere there is a suspect. That is why you assume the time for action is now. On this note, this program. You have only 2 minutes. Can just round up at a time. I don't have time to check time. You are not paying me. You are not the one subscribing for me to make my broadcast. We have a lot of saboteurs. DOS is facing Canon Takano. DOS is facing Nenyanya. DOS is facing Obuefi. DOS is facing Simon Ekpa. DOS is facing Nigerian government. DOS is facing Asari Dokumbo. DOS is facing all manner of saboteurs. Only them. How do you want this thing to go forward? How do you want them to succeed? Only them. No. Enough is enough. Kaifos Obikon. We have the first caller here. Greetings from here. I think this is John, right?
Hello, I'm happy. John from UK. Thank you, man.
Udo?
Now, my brother, this expose this evening was powerful. But first of all, na this man and the Koiwa Piramu, na Germany and Master Prophet, what are they trying to achieve by all these things? On a Kanu Tamarona Nandi Kanu Kanana Kandiro. If anything goes wrong, God forbid, what is he trying to achieve? The guy on let them check and see if the guy under any influence of any substance abuse or the Master Prophet. I know that one is an imbecile, and the imbecility has transferred to his wife. You can see the woman is not okay.
The woman is a pig. onye abụrụ nwanne m nwaanyị jiri egwu ọgwụ ego onwe ụlọ ọba na-akpọkwu akpọkwu ka ndị agbụrụ ọnụ
ọma mmụọ ego ijiri onye agba ọgwụ ego ahụ na ọchịchị achụpụghị n'ụlọ ọ gaghị mmụọ ego I don't think na onye a ga-agba ego my brother, it is very annoying. Did you know that these people later held that meeting?
Yes, I know. I see the pictures and the meeting.
Nobody, like what you just said now, nobody is bigger than IPOB. Okay, Obuefi, you think that maybe you are bringing financial support, but that's not issue. IPOB, if every IPOB member around the world contributes $1 every week, times it by how many places IPOB members. What I mean, what is this man? Why is his ego too high? Come out and apologize. You made a very bad. And let me tell you something. Like one of the major warriors said, these people are giving Maazi half truth. Nobody will listen to that tape from Obuefi and still not even suspension. Obuefi will be expelled forever. Nobody will listen. I'm not sure that they have told Maazi exactly what Obuefi said.
Half information can handle your Maazi, the one that will favor them.
Yes, in a critical time like that, everywhere autopilot was coming, Nelly was coming, everybody was fighting the US. You, as a principal officer, you went and said that Chinasa and Bichike Dosiem have been to Nigeria and collected money without everything, without a proof. It's somebody that lives in the United States. My brother, what is this man? What is these people doing? I mean, what are these people doing? For God's sake. What are they trying to do to achieve by doing all these things? If all these DOS now that they are fighting and fighting and fighting, if everything is scattered, I mean, I don't know, my brother. It's mind-boggling. Sometimes I keep thinking about it. What is Kanunta trying to achieve with Madam Nenayanya? Nobody is bigger than IPOB. So, like what you said, I think it's about time the DOS take a decision on that. So that one apart. Did you know why Gumi came out quickly and said that IPOB member is involved in embargo? Because clear conscience is worrying him.
Exactly.
Everything, this is the highest expose. These guys that are doing this thing, I watch Metusele program, I think either Saturday or Sunday morning. Everything these guys are doing are from these guys are Simon guys. That guy, when he was talking to Deje Kiamusu, even before Gumi came out to say there will be Friday sit at home, the guy has already told Deje Kiamusu, I cannot meet with that guy on Friday because he sit at home. So I will meet him on Saturday. So how did you know that there will be sit at home on Saturday? On Friday, I mean to say, if he's not working with the Gumi of Idu. And look at all the whole names. That guy also of a guy is the main killer to him. That guy is the one that put the nail on his coffin. That Gumi. Because if you watch the guy that Chinasa mentioned, one guy that was making a voice record in Germany, he called somebody and said, look for people like you. He spoke it in Igbo. John Doe, the other God, the Kaki. Achọkwana ndị ha na DOS ka ndị ka na-ege DOS ntị. Recruit ndị na-ege DOS ntị. The amount a ga-akwụ unu ị ga-asị etu aka ịmahụ na ego na-ege etu adị n'ụwa. These are people in abroad instigating violence in homeland. And when Maazi Nnamdi say, let there be peace, these people still ignore it and still went on rampage, killing and maiming people everywhere, trying to achieve one thing, so that they will call the attention of international community to proscribe IPOB internationally. But God forbid. And there was the fate of Maazi Nnamdi Kanu. And then his brother Kanu. My brother, look, I'm very angry and thank you for the opportunity, my brother. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm just very angry with the Kanu and then Nayanya. Thank you. Good night.
We have another caller. Let me call the brother back and the sister. If he is there, are you there? If you are there, pick up your call. Turn down your listening device, please. You are welcome to the program. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, Thank you so much, MAB. My name is Kevin. I'm calling from the US, okay?
Okay, Kevin, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you. This is my first time calling your program.
Wow.
Surprisingly, I'm calling because I was listening to you and I heard when you say about the solution to the problem in IPOB, right?
Yes.
The solution you stated is something I've been thinking about. I've been meditating about it, but I don't have a way to express it. I'm so glad you said it. I'm not an IPOB member, but I have been a supporter of the movement. I have been structurally, financially, and otherwise strongly. But I know you understand what I mean. Not everybody's IPOB movement, but there are so many people supporting the movement. But what is going on in terms of the crisis, then there are stuff. I think it's making a lot of people in my category, many of them are backing out, I can assure you. People are absolutely disappointed in the way IPOB is structured. We are trying to get a Biafra that would be absolutely different from Nigeria. But apparently, if IPOB is Nigeria today, whereby the family have access to a lot of things, classified information, the family of Mazen has access to finance, the vice president, supposedly, who is supposed to be Chike Joseph, has no power. He's even as powerless as Osibanjo. Now, why are we talking against Nigeria if we are behaving the same? Today, you're not going to tell me that Kanonta doesn't know how much IPOB has. Because Nenya communicates to Kanonta, flunks order from the HOD, flunks order from the DOS, flunks order from the structure, and follows family. The body language of Kano Meme is show that he's supporting Kanonta. Exactly. The wife of Master Prophet is Mazen Anekano's family. She's a total disappointment. These people, Mazen Anekano's family, is a complete disaster, and it's still appalling. We trusted this family, we love them, we show them all support. We've worked with them in every capacity, everything they say. But they have opened our eyes to show us that if Biafra comes to death, we're going to make sure there's nothing Biafra that's going to be close to this family, because this is so shameful. Now, how do you have a leadership that is having meetings with people you expect from the leaders? Like, it doesn't make sense. There are people that was announced on air that were sacked, and a principal officer is having meeting with these people. So the whole thing is a mess. I feel so sorry for the DOS. If I was a member of the DOS, I'm being honest with you, I would resign. This is so stupid. You know why? I hate embarrassment. It's a completely professional embarrassment. You give me power, but I don't have power. Now I have to make this simple for you because I know you barely have time. You're almost closing today. The problem is in the administration of IPOB, even before Mazen Anekano was incarcerated. Remember this. Every department under IPOB should have been channeled to the DOS. Every aspect of IPOB, Mazen Anekano shouldn't have been dealing with people directly, like Obuefi, like other people, or Madam Oyibo. They should have been dealing with the DOS, and the DOS reports to Mazen Anekano. That's how organization runs. In that way, when Mazen Anekano is not around, or when he's around, it doesn't make any difference. People will learn how to respect the DOS. People will learn how to report. I work in the hospital. I know I'm a medical practitioner. In the hospital, we have hierarchy. You don't jump. You are not, as a medical student, you don't jump the resident, jump the fellow, and talk to an attendant. You talk to the resident talk to the senior resident, he talks to the fellow. It's chain. IPOB is not under chain of the state of command, CNC. We don't see it practicalized. There's no chain of command. Whereby all these people in the US, these corrupt, evil people, they work directly with Mazen Anekano, and they totally sideline the DOS. In one of the programs, when Mazen Anekano was outside, I called him and I told him, IPOB USA is a disaster. I called him live on air last year. I told him, I said, you have to change this. These people are a mess. He told me to go and join. I said, I thought about it. I'm not going to join. They are people fighting. They are irresponsible. So, in a nutshell, I don't want to go further than this, but I think we are looking and watching how the DOS will handle the issue that is going on. If this woman is left to continue the way she is doing,
If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family is not disciplined, especially Kanunta, then we understand this is a family business that was set up, and many of us will not be interested. I'm being honest with you. So, not too much to say. I'm glad you did this program today. You just put my mind the way things should be. Many people will back off on this program if no disciplinary action is taken against Madam Neniaya, and if Kanunta is not well disciplined. Okay, so that's all I have to say. I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you, my brother. You have just said everything, and I appreciate you for that wonderful contribution. Thank you, I remain blessed. Now let me address Abat Okechukwu. Abat, you said MAP at the look at the rubbish you cause now. That man is a Nigerian agent. They only came in when you give them a space, and that is what you did this evening. And now Okechukwu Abat Okechukwu, I didn't give any person any room, but the stupid Kanunta Kanu and the stupid master prophet with the stupid wife he put in house, and the stupid Prince Kanu Meme, they are the one who give this person the room. Now let me tell you, if this thing continue like this, MAP will be the first person to campaign. Nobody should be paying money in IPOB. In case you don't know, let me tell you my mind. If you continue like this, I will be the one to be campaigning. Nobody should pay a dime to IPOB because we are not a business. You cannot use my money to be doing family meeting in Apuala. We are talking about Biafra restoration. You are talking about family. Is he considered not a human being? Didn't he die? Is all this men you are hearing? Do you know that Mama Biafra is in DSS? If that ago is in DSS, how many? Mention but few. Do you know how many people that have lost their life in Apuala? Then if the Kanu family cannot respect themselves, they receive insult woto. That is, even if Muslim can come out, they will still be receiving the insult from their friends. Person like me will be still insulting them. Because do you know what it takes? Do you know what Biafra means to me? Do you know how many years I've stayed here without returning back? If I step my foot in Nigeria today, they will arrest me and they want me to continue feeding one stupid family because they relate to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. One day, I am not like that. I told you people, let me repeat it again. If this issue continue, instead of me to do saga with these people, I will campaign that every Biafran should hold their money. Every Biafra should hold their money. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, he will be the one to tell us, is IPOB a family business? If he says it's a family business, I will kindly just carry my receipt, go to where my meetings on, they will count all my money and give me back. Let them continue with their business. I don't do family business. And now I'm family business. So if the family make themselves to be useless, then become useless. I have a caller. Let me hear from her, because don't think we are here to. I know they look face.
Mazi, I am just this Marian here. I know this is the third time I'm coming in.
Exactly.
And I'm coming in because of the brother that spoke from the United States. What he said is absolute truth.
100% correct.
Be there for me. And even what you just added is complete. You know, people don't understand what we're talking about. They're always telling me, with all due respect, yes, if Kanu died, the wife died, they had of heartbreak, okay? But we are talking about people, 28 people died in that house. They are human beings. They have families. Why are we not invoking them?
Okay.
28 people, according to them, died on the 17th or whatever of 2017.
No, they are animals.
What is their legacy? Why are we not talking about them? Don't they have blood? Didn't they have blood running in their veins? He also died today. And that was where I began to have a problem. Fucking Bridget, excuse my language, have the audacity to say that the money raised for inconstant children, she's keeping it. Okay? And nothing was done about it. Let me tell you, if Mazi Nnamdi comes out today and say that his family business will leave this movement for him.
Simple.
It's about them.
Let the family handle it.
None of these people we are talking about are members of the IPOB, apart from Kanunta, and even his membership is questionable. None of them. The sister that is married to Master Prophet is not a member of the official member of the IPOB. Master Prophet is not a member of IPOB. The Neme probably is not a member of IPOB. He has a sister in Nigeria, not a member of IPOB. The people that are contributing money, fighting for his release, fighting for the restoration of Biafra, through the leadership of Mazi Edoziem, we are the one contributing the money. And someone is coming to tell me bullshit. I don't have time to, I don't have the reason to ask questions. And these members are just because they produced Nnamdi Kanu. They didn't give back to Nnamdi Kanu. The people that gave back to him are dead. Mandela, when he was in prison, the wife, Winnie, was active, going all over the whole world, campaigning for the husband to be released. None of the Nnamdi siblings are doing this. The only one is so-called member of IPOB is the one undermining the brother. Let's go back to the Genesis. Let us go back to the Genesis. Your brother was captured by Kenyan authorities. Within 1 hour, you knew. What did you do? You asked the secretary not to tell anybody.
And they start tweeting with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's hand.
When you were confronted, you said that he was in the mountain. What was the purpose of invoking that word mountain? So, because he thought that he was going to be killed and dumped in the mountain, and then that would be his cover-up. It didn't happen. And then this man is extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. In fact, let me tell you the honest truth. You see this news that is coming out about UN is questionable to somebody like me. Yeah. I want to hear it from the official channel of DOL before I believe that story. And I will tell you why. I know that the Jubako is the only one purporting this story. The so-called news media that publish this story are not the main media in Nigeria. It's not Punch. It's not AIT. So it's questionable to me because you know why? I, for one, was one of the people that have been asking since last week that Kanu should give us account of so-called Kenyan lawyers, Kenya whatever he's doing in whatever lawsuit that he said he instituted in Kenya. And all the petition he claimed he sent to UN or EU, I meant to say. I have queried it, and people have queried it. And then Mazi Moru came out and said, we gave Kanuta $1 million or 1 million naira to pursue that legal exercises. And they have not received any feedback. The next thing I'm hearing is boom. Oh, EU, I need that to be official. I don't believe it. Because a lot of shenanigans is going on right now. Yes, I see people jubilating. I want it to be a welcome news, but I need it to be authenticated because it's like a lot of shenanigans is going on right now. As far as I'm concerned, and I'm beginning to lump the whole of family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, including Master Prophet, into this game. That they don't want him out, they want him to be in prison because they want to use him for political gain or whatever to get overhead. People have died, people continue to die. These 14 boys, they were killed yesterday because they were identified as Biafrans, even though they may not be active Biafrans. People have lost their children. A lot of us can't even go home. We are contributing our money. It's not easy. You work extra hours. And this family is not contributing any fucking shit money.
They are feeding through IPOB, parasites.
Let me tell you, if Mazi Nnamdi comes out tomorrow and says that this, whatever Kanu has done and Nene has done, he supports it, we will leave this movement for Mazi to let the somebody pilot it. And I can guarantee you, without money, this movement is dead. We the people are the engine of this thing. And we must be respected. Enough is enough. Mazi Edoziem, DOS, fire Mazi Kanuta. Fire him, fire whoever, when Mazi Nnamdi comes out and if he says that what you did is wrong, we will leave this movement for him to deal with his family. And let me see how far they can go. Enough is enough. This is an insult. How can you tell us that if anything happens to you, that whatever Mazi Edoziem says goes? And now they're trampling on him, cursing him out, causing a job for, and then Mazi cannot say anything. What kind of bullshit is this? We're talking about that Nigeria is corrupt. Nigeria is full of nepotism. What they're trying to inject in this movement is worse than nepotism. It's worse than what Nigeria is doing. I am angry, and I've been for a long time.
what these people is trying to do, you know that if they succeed in that, you know that Tinubu is a saint to compare to Kanu Takanu. Tinubu is a saint.
And that means that everything I've been saying about Mazi is true. But let's go and spade.
I say, don't talk. One time you don't talk. I get an investigation. How the parents of Mazinam can die in the house of Master Prophet. Because my man, I want not that man to go that family. That man, Jackie, to go that is what my spirit is telling me. In order to pressure Mazinam can to stop Biafra. That man, because the woman is useless. So that man is evil. Master Prophet.
I'm going to say this for the first time in the egg. As far as I'm concerned, this is my feeling, my observation. She's an abused woman. Take it from me. She's an abused. Because no woman in her right thinking sense. Your brother is held behind closed doors. Behind the dungeon, the only advocate group soliciting for your brother's welfare and coming out. You are working against that group. Something is seriously wrong. She's an abused woman. For whatever reason, she's abused. And that's the least I can say.
Exactly.
Let me leave it there. Thank you so much.
No. Only for my sister here, another man feel rumado. Hi, yes, we're going to kick him. You tell me, man, you don't have respect. Oh, go chill gawam. And well, I'm respect. I don't have respect for idiots. Greetings from here, my sister.
Mazi, good evening.
Good evening, my sister. Almost here, Biafra.
I want to greet our beloved sister Maria Heda because she's always on point.
Exactly.
Listen to Ikubu now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu he's called for a mission. And unfortunately, Chukwuesi na family dika ihe na amado say she were call
family abulon.
After this particular trial on another trial again to redefine the boundaries. Makana one year na-emezi aka ife anyị nọbụ nọ ifebe anyị ife famili anyị chefuo na ego ndị mmadụ ga-eji wee na-eme ihe ahụ. Imam Taba Master Prophet na Kanu nta na-enweghị ọrụ because ha amaghị pay mmadụ na-agabiga for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours a day ka ha nwee ike ilite ego abịasila ego ahụ na mkpali niile a ga-akpali gị n'obodo oyibo n'ife niile ị ga-afụ n'ọrụ ịbịa were ego ahụ part of it were ya bịgasị n'ọfọ Biafran struggle abịa were ya ofu agadi nwaanyị were ya pụta na redio Biafra dobe ọnụ ka ezi wee na-ekwu nọnsens dobe ọnụ ka ezi ife ka ọ na-ekwu okwu na-asị nna kedu ebe esi opụta iliteresi nka kedu esi opụta ya dobe ọnụ na-ekwu n'ego ndị mmadụ tara afọ wee kpaa. As if it's not enough, I listened to Ise Nwada oge when Ikenga was online. Nothing na ndị Maazị Pete Edozie Mrọta na Febilongo ya were afọ ya wee ghọta ndị ọzọ asị nwaanyị ka ibe ya ọ gbajiri igwe wee kpọọ ya nkụ obodo ego ndị Biafra wee na-esi mmọnwụ anya ma nta ya o. But for me, the most important thing is POS should stand up. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu condemn any action POS take on this, that will be a proof that Mazi akọwaghị ọrụ ụmụ nwanne ya or Mazi mere ụmụ nwanne ya ka ha ghọta na ihe ọ na-emepụ family. This is just a mmadụ amenje dọka arụ na ife ahụ a na-akwa adọka ya arụ ịghọta ihe a nọkịta proof ọ rara na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mụrụ ife ụmụ nwanne ya kwuru wee si dị ozi si na-arapụ ha nka ma ọ ihe nne ya anya mere asị mba arapụ ya ala ha nka nke a ga-emesi anyị odozi anyị anya ọkacha mmanụ onye ọbụla na na-abịa je zuru ike mgbe ọ na family business ha hit anyị akwọọrụ ha aka ọ dị so pathetic ifele adịghị ndị a n'anya ọ dị wọsatọpite ifele tenkobo adịghị ha n'anya
ifele na onye dị useless enwere ifele na
because of the value and the prestige enyegoro ha na Biafra land ifele ihe arachata n'akụkụ ise ọkwa ihe na-akasị ha ihe ahụ ọkwa ihe arachata n'akụkụ ise
ha malụ na anụ afata n'eze adị eju afọ
ndị na-ama ihe bụ value and principle. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ a man of value and principle. He understands it very well. Ya mere ikwu okwu ego sị gị na let us get Biafra. Ịma ihe na-eme mmadụ a na-emepe anya. Nke a ga-agwa gị situation ha dowego nwunye maazị in the absence of the husband. Because anyị niile nwere family. Anyị niile ma ndị nụrụ anụ ma ndị na-anụghị enwe otu family na-esi eme enwe otu ị ga-esi na-eme ego. But in our watch their business and whatever they are playing. Ịma that nwunye maazị sef n'odile na hot soup.
Onye nke a kịta that is the only woman nga na-defend na-respect because ọ pụtagodi na-akwụ okwu ha nwere ike ije force anya bịa kwuo anything or ha emenye allegation n'onye anwale die. So anything that woman may na mụ amami atai because ọ nọ under pressure and amamihe Kanu nwere ike ime towards that woman. Kanu nwere ike level that woman na ọ gbawa gị akwụ.
Ndị nke ọzọ na-achọ ha chọrọ ịbụ celebrity ma ọ bụrụ siki ma ọ sị na ha chọrọ ịbụ celebrity. Ha chọrọ ịbụ celebrity n'ego ndị mmadụ na-ata afọ a.
8 hours ka m na-alụ ọrụ ebe a 8 hours. How many hours dị na day? Chisa na ụtụ wee luo na mgbede. How many hours? Minus 8 hours na-ezu ike 1 hour. In every day 9 hours na spend ya n'ụlọ ọrụ. Then mbata here na ihe spend go ebe a close to 3 hours. Now mwelukwa ego m end of the month mwele ego m na-agba monthly dues as onye na-alụ ọrụ.
Emergency department in our course of 11 hours, 12 hours.
Okay.
Na-achọ ndị mmadụ ndụ. Ịbịa lụta ya kwụọ ụgwọ. Agadi nwaanyị nọ na Germany nwe họrọ ike dozie ma enwe họta ifu ego nọ na akaụntụ ndị ọzọ pụtara. Sị gị na ife onye nke a ghọtara ọ bụghị na nke ọ ghọtara as what? Ọ dị ka ndị achịra ndị ha na ha na-eme ihe bụ ndị ọsọ ahịa ma ndị na-agba kọndọktọ ma ndị na-eburu ndị mmadụ ibu n'ahịa. Ha enweghị idea na-enwe ndị gụrụ akwụkwọ nọ n'ihe ndị gụrụ ezigbo akwụkwọ ndị ma ihe ha na-emebizi isi ha. Ihe nke a dịkwa n'ezie. But anyway, Maazị, that suggestion in here is the best.
Exactly.
If I saw Biafra and I saw IPOP, recently I know a sort of revolution IPOP. A lot of things are coming out. And the new face of IPOP is coming out. So we are tired of the if I saw that pure spirit of IPOP, we want it to come out. And this is how it's gonna come out.
On the very simple, you need the lady madu enough for family, enough for this. Create a new account, you need the instruction. Any coordinator fail with that instruction, belong. You remove him, appoint another person there. Sharply. You need the question here 2 times. Then, back you get 100 men, Maznacho. Ndahun choka IPOB blue family business, Hagame web family business. And they can walk out Mwakano Takano, can get Omaluna, restore Biafra, or make a Wezu. That is that is in Keme, Momo Gaddafi of Libya, Gabu, a joking matter. Men Gawunyeli and Bonaro, or Maluna. Biafra is a nation, not to Afaru Quebec. You are a king, village king, or you know. So when you are talking about Biafra, we are talking about 70 million. Afaru Kelulo 1 million. na-ekwu okwu na mmadụ ewu na-ekwukwana m ka kwuo ihe mgbu na okwu anyhow.
The second in command. Is he not working as if he's the sportsman? If for family, the first man I know and Ghana my born. If for family, I can't put an see only a second or with the government. They don't do it. They don't do it. They don't think a Buddhist, what a Buddhist guy in the defa.
Reverend sister in a cocoa, he colon carry anyone. Ise ndewo ezigbo iwe na-ewe mana mụ amaji maka iwe ya lechi ọchị mma bịa gbadaba ihe ndị na-epik ọkọl ha biko nu gbaya alụnụ m ka m pik ọ dị m ka onye ga-abụ the last call m enye ya 2 minutes biko na chejimigo ka nlala ụlọ before gbapụkwa echi. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening.
Ndewo.
Na map edition on where even are this relatives all you do. This one is something I don't wrong with their thinking.
Ogo Nigeria jihaka.
Man is do anywhere.
Ogo Nigeria
jihaka. Something and it big map people now from 1 million dollars a year. A lot of people are granted all here. How could this mentality people under American down? Aku makan dan position you work and kepa. Even now that I IPO before the same mentality. The same mentality. Even now my own family more than go give up now. Some of my brother now sometimes they don't have bank. I don't wonder. I don't know. I'm going to buy a job for that one for. I don't know. I'm going to take on my dad. It was not that one name for real. Because not these people don't mind of entitlement can down well. Even come up and I do. People not okay to me. Who know they not all put on way for the quota of women. Come around bone and control of it. Get a people to do. No, this is not a critical time like this of blue. Ego candidate. Candidate in my name.
Matured men.
All people were poor minds and be able to. All poverty minds that are caught from mother they find. And it brings me only to put at the first line because of if I'm not about it, then I would say, why I would say statement of account, this account I'm going to see. That's good. I put a good to the another time. We must see it all. My I because this is all I think is going to do myself. Master profit because or corner of the 9 years every month. I put a year, every 10 a year, cannot 10, and that's okay. So I think I don't know my idea. So when you do for that, I have that statement of account. I'm going to come on your statement. Ego, because this is our money. Okay, on it, go. I think agree. I think go. Or million and people. I put up what they found before. I know that you go. Ego. You go to that. Not people for getting. Thank you. They can. And when I put away phone, the two things. I struggle because I am struggle. Okay, who I now can't have an alcohol before I call it. Come on, people are going to struggle. Only I'm not going to I have a one file. As you pull, I will get to one do one never. Only don't know this is the first road. Only do with one at this stop here.
Agbangi na Biafra gafego any single individual. Biafra gafege.
That is why, believe me, what they feel the onion do for them outside. Otherwise, the real thing them outside.
Aloye Jumako is a saboteur. Aloye Jumako na cause all this problem you na for here. No, the year cannot use a feed onion do rubbish.
Something, even I know it's Marco. This guy, autographer, work on your Finland. I'm going if on the praise the grapher, this this legal counsel. Can I for this man?
If I need your phone.
Yeah, if on the first, if I need your phone, he have mind game corner. Go well, I'm a if I need your man or ya. Man, if I need your phone, that's what two they can. Other ones that that's too. If I mind game corner, play. If on the if I need your phone, mind game corner go. And if I need your phone, you know, he can easily fall for that mind game. Because then nobody who can easily find out. After one day, lawyer call. Oh, maybe in case that's lawyer, enough, working issue, but this man, so you have lawyer for you.
You know, check what you defend this case.
If I have a very chicken, you know, if we do well, all men expose a lot of things. Man, my call, if I'm doing about a very chicken, because that is easy to deceive, that is easy to bot over. Believe me, when you go to have one, then I'm going to 1 billion, 1 billion naira, you're one of them, come against, and you have to go against it. Oh, yeah, many of them. If I wouldn't for them, I wouldn't go for them. My friend, I just want to go.
Man's a big around up, my mouth spend to get a lot of hours.
I don't know why you're many of them. I want to cut them, you cannot rely on. These people have done that. I have done this well. I need to collective that you have done this well.
Exactly.
Yeah, I need to mammy couldn't move up mother. I ain't telling you enough. Oh, maybe about the I don't care. Couldn't go to one. What do you have to do if I was joking? Do to have a friend there, or you're in the Draconia, on our way to walk. Oh, you didn't modify it. If you don't wake up, I need it. You don't depend on him or go straight for you. The moment I know, I know teacher who says it's going to all the lucky general school. That's the up to go when you report to work. Or you have a use better advantage. Look about your owner. Now, because you don't have my map.
There were.
Yeah, one of these people, just one of
SND before this program, Emegom 2 program, Waha by long who. Emegom 2 program, Waha by long who, Naruna Fumofu, no the other mumma, Mequailu no Munu, Hatchalo, so how go lie here on your pattern quarrel, really. Agwagom chike mazi chike dozie the solution to all these things. Nya tukwa n'anya ka IPOB bia gbawa war with Nene Anya and Canon Takano all those things. Create a new account, instruct IPO, give the command, eba kaga na akwụnye ụgwọ, appoint people nga di in charge, nyabu no ofu onye, nyabu na madu nabo, nyabu na madu eto, had more than from 4 people upwards, so that ka ofu onye yare kolombi di ego again. Mo ofu onye gba mgbe ewopie, tinye onye ọzọ. So it's as simple as that. Ye malo si andigi na ha, ye reshuffle all the cabinet. Ye malo ka andigi na ha no. You need to look at the war. Onye nka we defend. Simple something. Pia. Mazi potebia. This is a Biafra restoration of family business. Many people are go.
They were working together.
What you don't know is bigger than you. What you don't know that is bigger than you is that Canon Takano is working with Simon Epa. All of them are in one group.
He knows what he's saying.
But
the people they important. They're going to use that word or they use. Also, anyone of this program, anyone do one thing. When I got to go, what I want to here.
Mas, because use one minute around, use some seconds where round up because it's be where they're going now because round up.
No, you think very annoying. All the very annoying. So, I go okay, what is all this? But you think and sorry, with all due respect, but I don't go back with anything. You do put that. Apart from some woman, a lot of women, like this program, I had to go from their position. Well, not that because this confusion. And I say, when I go to that, you don't want your leg today. Of one, I would joint account game, but of one, your leg today. But you will notice that, of work, you lie out of motive the money. Or just get the money, get the money. You got a correct. I'm not going to do mistake when I go to the
Udodi. No retreat, no surrender. Abugo na ndị anụ azụzụchi ya anụ a Chike dozie m once on eme the right thing. Also go nya dị ka imbe nya na-agụsịsị asọ anyị kwe ya n'azụ. Ndewo maazị, m ga-abịa gbadawa ndị apụwa na amadị m onye na-akpọ m ife a na mbidokwanụ m ga-receive gide call. Mmadụ Biafra abi jide ọfọ m ga-enye gị sọsọ 1 minute biko na ike agụgo m ezigbo arụ na afọzi m mfa ndị iwe na-ewe m. Ndewo inwe 1 minute. Once after 1 minute nke ọtụọ ya biko gaa straight to the point.
Okay, ndewo. Ife afọ m bụ nwa Chineke.
Na-echekwuzi afa gị eche.
Chukwuemeka mba ewere dịka na nwere otu afọ m bụ Chukwuemeka esi m Dubai wee na-akpọ ịghọtago. Afọ m ebe bụ afọ m igbe ike ma ọnụ m afọ m owu mmiri mmalụ ugo mana my national coordinator Nwada Nneka si bụkwa original name maka ọ my nickname ka ọ bụ mmiri mmalụ ugo so aka afọ m bụ Chukwuemeka.
Let me send you a message. Send you a message. Can save half again. Send you a message after this thing. Send you a message. Can save. Send you a message. Me cut what this call. Can save one.
Okay.
Ganiru.
Okay. I'll make a big all on in a line.
You see?
I eventually cook with what I'm in the anya. Nene anya mala na ego ora ego POD whole nation ko ji egwu ka Chineke alekwe ọkụ ya ji nwa akwale onwe egwu ebe ọbụla ọ nọ na yejikwa na ego IPOD igwu egwu and dịka our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu mere some mistake dịka koju ebụla mmadụ ọgụmantin ka ọ nwere onye dị mistake kama na a ga-correct kwa aba overtrust and the animal the leadership of na hana no na ina bale atiko menu ngwa my who mere nene ya wepia na that place or create another account nene ya IPOD whole IPOD na egwu Chineke akpọ ya ọkụ and IPOD abụrụ a family business. IPOD abụrụ a family business. Awolo kalunta kan is nobody. It's a riffraff or church rat call.
Adopted a bastard for that matter.
Yeah. Actually, I struggle. You were a one man or you were a one man at this struggle. Our leadership was the chicken, doesn't kind of your gambling create another account. You want to go? And then I'm known on a IPOD in Abalia. Where you want to go IPOD, which you got for your I'm a huge one. I'm a coffee addict. So, my dad said, this soon I'm one. Yes, and soon I'm one. They are mature in this game. They are mature. So, they are mature in this game. I'm all on the hand and different. I know this great IPOD of this generation. Again, I'm a na uzie na abo na biri do na
mazi go round up
we mo na biri ọkụ yotago dalu mazi ndewo
ndị ba bikonu unu egbu na-emegbu bikonu ndewo unu egbu na-emegbu ike ezigbo ike agụgo m here ezubeghị m ike tata esi m n'ụlọ gawa appointment ebe m gachi ebe a gbabatakwa even self elibe m nri abalị pụta maybe ya this night now malizi nri maka na ya almost to 12 here now and mali nwuzi nri ọwụzi echi niile so ka m ga zuo ike aja na-achụ Mana end of the day, if one he good, nasa belara potashigi you recharge card media warrior. As if no one will contribute. Makachi, all know how one thing, we're born for Kano Takananga means back and reset your brain. Or mal age, or malus, or malonyabu. Nkano mention only former Fulani boy. Or put out or will picture, or now I am an about Christmas. In a Christmas, all your family, extended family, man, them will adopt your friends. In a highest a picture now. In a go do the dress now, Manakano Takan is adopted bastard. So, okay, if you or you send there the picture, Kaya Lemazina no adopted bastard. Now your family, parents, in your Hagawag in this is adopted bastard. That's why you go down Mazato Hokanota Kanato. Hanabo, when we check you off Makanota Kanto Mazato. It's an adopted bastard. And Master Prophet, you could get once. Master Prophet, you are going to Mazato Kanota Kanato, or more, your Master Prophet, or na broadcast here. Or George, how many years can Mazanam can do a tokan? Kanota Kan? Not here. Nahana Bobo, Usna Master Prophet, no near weapota. To tell you that Obo no Makano Motakano Takano. Oga Tonyana, Anaha mo a mamu with it one abo in 1 year, or the law possible because he had in a year, but 12 months. Ian a boy female 9 months, different of 3 months. So a Buzicano Takano 3 months. I will quite call Macana amateur. Will lose a cubeto where's what the idiot. I beg you, catch your phone, didn't pick your call, Habikun Ebuneme Bubikono. Ka ordinum boza by God grace nga bia echinine mana Chike dozie mbiko achoro anya ma bia gbawa ni saga with this group of lunatics. I need here because if Kanu Takanu Simon Ekpa Nnenni anya and Uche ka from ofo hanta nine na local. So you try nweta that 100 people, create a new account. Ego ni na di na mne nyaji die once Biafra is restored okwala Biafra ko ya nata osogodi enyanwo umia ya adendo umia ga agbo ego ni na osogodi nne anya dolozu umia ga agbo the whole money Biafra nwere kwa no pity na ngo okiflo na aka na recover ego abacha ona aka IPOB we ji recover ego obuna and the canon takan buno when only with Master Prophet mu aga make sure thank God na social media nge bupute gi until make sure na had it transparent, everything. So all the whole account will be audited from beginning to the end. While hardly one kobo, they will die by hanging. That is what Mazin said. Niriego Biafra, they will hang you in the nearest tree. So kakano takano malon that now. Only kwego Biafra. Aman amalokwebo no one Mazin can muaga campaign naga hang yana the nearest tree ni afaroku. The same thing applicable to the Fulani boy. Ne share in picture. Mba ike sheku like nude picture like your colleague Simon Ekpa. I kubana can see a picture with Tunumbono Dumazi. Ibonyala. Picture whoop take picture one of my cousins, even my nephews who send by the normal Ibonyala cow before so. I'm cool.